Let's do it. Get over here!
Great power comes great responsibility.
To enthuse about a specific topic, not realizing that most people listening will fail to understand it. That's a Geek Out. This is the show,
Hey,
the
what's going on,
Geek Out
everybody?
Show.
Welcome to episode 184 of the Geek Out Show. I'm your host, Gil, and I'm here with the co-host, the mightiest co-host of them all, J-Roo.
Also known as the saddest co-host of them all.
Oh, man. It's a sad show here tonight.
Yeah, pretty much we're just going to bitch and whine about the Cowboys for about 2 hours or so, and then, specifically Mike McCarthy, and then maybe we'll get to the geek stuff afterwards.
Yeah, tonight is the Crybaby Cowboy podcast tonight.
Yeah, 100%. So,
The
pouring out
CCP.
for the homies. They got boned by the worst officiating crew in the NFL.
I'm so fucking mad, and then my homies that are Niner fans talking so much shit, and I'm just like, oh, man, fuck you guys.
My brother is a Niners fan, but where you're at, I'd imagine it is 10 times worse.
Oh, man, there's so many people.
You're literally
Fucking
in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So anyway, all woes aside, man, happy to be here tonight and get caught up on this week in Geek.
So what you been up to, man?
Man, obviously the Cowboys losing. And if our guest has one word to say about the Cowboys, we'll immediately kick him off. But yeah, it's been good, man. Just been totally hanging out.
Those Cowboys, baby.
Doing a whole lot of nothing, man.
Sorry about that. What's going on, Gil? Jay, how you doing, sir? Not too great. You're on what? Both of you guys are on mute for some reason. What's going on?
Man, it's a sad day for the Cowboys. That's why, bro.
That was by design.
Okay. It was a rest in peace thing. What do we do? 5 minutes? All right, hold on. Let me pay my respects to the Cowboys. All right, let's go. Dude, my team didn't even make the playoffs, so I'm not really worried about all that. What's going on, dude?
Who's your fan? Chargers?
No, I'm a Dolphins fan. Sorry to say. Happy to say. Proud to say, but...
That makes me feel a little better.
Oh, well, I guess so. I mean, I ain't won a championship since I've been alive, so, but I got my Lakers taking care of me, my Lakers and my Dodgers. What up, fellers?
What you been up to, bro? I think, Jade, you're done, right? Okay.
Oh, did I come and intrude on Jade? Did I shit on his shit?
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Sorry about that, Jade.
We haven't even formally introduced our special co-host tonight.
Oh, yeah, sorry about it.
Hey, yo, Big Geek. Mr. Big Geek.
What up, son? Where's Matt? You can't make it?
He's at the con right now. He's over at a local con.
I thought you were going to that, Gil. What happened?
I was, but just too many spikes in COVID, bro. I don't want to risk it. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck all that. I'm straight. I don't want to take the risk, man.
Yeah, I took a trip out to Frankincense today, and they're still at 100% capacity there. But I mean, everyone's got to wear masks. They're giving COVID shots on site. But yeah, that was fun. I picked up a few things, so we'll get into that, I guess, later, right?
Yes, sir.
No, we don't do that here anymore.
What else have you been up to?
I'm gonna spit out my water, dick. Besides collecting, reading comics, watching shows here and there. The playoffs are always fun when it comes to NFL. So, I'm on that. It's been crazy busy. And weddings, man. Still, motherfuckers are getting married before COVID comes back strong. Yeah. Just to get divorced in about 10 years or 5 years. What's the average? What's the average? Like 5 years now? The natural average?
Some shit like that.
5-7 years is terrible, dude. But, you got to support people and just go and hang out with them. So that was fun. But, yeah, besides that, same old shit, same old geek shit.
Dope. And as far as me, man, just working, same old shit, grinding. I told Jade that been shorthanded, man, over at work. I'm the only
because of the COVID.
Yeah, I'm the only person out of a 3-person department that didn't get COVID right now. So I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, I'd been working past 2 weeks. I've been short 2.5 weeks. The first girl was out for like 3 days. And then like after those 3 days, it was both the girls out. So I was like, fuck, by myself for two solid weeks. My
So
manager finally came back. She messaged
at
me
this
like
point,
yesterday.
we're
So
talking about the variant now, right? Or is it still the OG COVID that's just hitting
I
you
think
guys?
I think a lot of it is just like the new variant. The Omicron is just a
Mm.
lot more contractable,
Oh,
and it's
those
like way
Decepticons,
easier
they
to
don't
pass
play,
it.
son. The Omnitrons and the
The
Decepticons,
Decepticons don't fuck around, bro.
they don't
They
fuck
don't
around,
fuck
dude.
around. But for me,
That
just
sucks.
knocking on wood, bro, that I'm ducking and dodging, just trying not to get that shit, you know?
Yo, but you got it before, yeah?
No, never.
Oh shit! I
I've
knock on
I've
wood with you.
I've
Everyone I've known,
isolated because I was
yeah,
scared that like I did get it, but like I was just sick.
dude. Everyone I've known that's avoided it for like 3 weeks. My brother-in-law, my buddy Joey, they've avoided the COVID right this whole time, right?
Mhm.
Just got it, but by doing dumb shit like going to Raider games. You don't go to Raider games. You know you're gonna catch AIDS. You're gonna catch some kind of weird shit going to Raider games. But
Yeah, that's
going
for
to
sure.
Florida, you don't go to Florida right now. Who goes to Florida right now? R.I.P. Seth. But
Yeah, that's why he's gotten it already like 5 times. That's why.
exactly. You living life on the edge. You're doing some shit like that, dude. So you gotta avoid all the silliness, especially if you've been avoiding that for 3 years, and then like, oh, it's time to go do some Indiana Jones shit, and that's what happens. You
Yeah,
move
for
shit
reals,
in the
man.
rock, yeah. So it's crazy out here too. But I already got it, so I had a scare recently, but wasn't nothing tested negative. So I'm sorry, dude. But go ahead.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Just so yeah, just been shorthanded, but like it's just been making me take. I took a little bit of time off Thursday because I was just like, you know what? One of the homeless shelters they shut down due to an outbreak. One of the places that we usually go to. So I'm like, well, if they're shut down, we're not going to be open. There's no point in me being here in the office and not doing shit. So I was like, I'm gonna go home early. I was like, I save you guys on pay. I could chill, decompress and everything like that. Take a little bit of me time. So that was dope, and I just fully took advantage of that and took some pictures because I haven't taken any toy photos really. Um, Nothing serious like in a minute. So that was pretty cool to do that for like a couple hours. The setup, posing, getting frustrated, switching out armor pieces and this and that. But you know what? Like even though like it's slightly frustrating, it is relaxing and it's like what we like to do, right?
Yeah.
So it was nice to decompress and get away from the bullshit COVID stuff. You know.
Yeah, speaking of, I actually brought my camera out and got a setup going because I got inspired to do some shots. So it's
Hey,
been
dope.
fucking years since I posted a
I think the last
actual
one
toy
was
pic.
like a Mythic Legions.
Me,
What was it? The Minotaur, right?
I think so. I think when I went to Disneyland,
Or that was like one of the last ones.
I took that. I took a few shots over there at the park because like I said, when you do stuff like that, it's like big old dio out there and just take advantage of the scenery. Yeah. But no, I actually got a setup going with Mythic Legions. You said it. And a couple other stuff that I just picked up. I just been inspired to do some shit. So time to I brought the camera back out and just fuck around. You're right, dude. It's I remember just how it was. It's frustrating. It's getting the posing right and all that shit, and then you just go from there. But yeah.
That's
real
why
quick
I'm
before
officially retired.
Yeah. You hung him up. You hung him up. Reminds me, I will be up in March again, Gil. So we got to plan something, dude.
All right, dope.
I'll be in the
down.
area. We'll be up there again. We're taking Rose for her birthday again. So we got to do something.
Dope. I'm down, dude.
For sure.
I'll be off on Fridays, so maybe we could get together like that Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
Sneak off for a little bit.
I think we're actually going to be up there. Last time we were there for 5 days. This time we're taking a whole 2 weeks. It looks like.
Oh shit!
So
dope.
yeah,
Right,
I mean, even though we did a whole lot of shit last time we were up there, like especially in the city, we stayed in the middle of the city. We still didn't do a lot of shit. We did a lot of shit, but still didn't do a lot of shit.
You gotta go to Muir Woods. You guys need to do Muir Woods, and yes. I mean, if you want to do something together, I'm down with that. But that's over there by the city. It's a little bit.
That's where you go hiking, yeah.
That's where I go hiking.
I'm
it's
a
fucking
sucker
amazing.
for shit
it's
like
beautiful.
That. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I've seen it, dude.
That's where they shot Planet of the Apes. That's what I tell everybody. The most recent Planet of the Apes with James Franco. That's where they shot it.
I want to go do some Planet of the Apes shit. So
there we go. Let's go. We on
it for sure.
So let's get into some comic book pickups. I know last time when you came on, we kind of blue balled you, and we didn't do comic book pickups.
Had 3 stacks that big.
So, Adrian, what you been picking up lately, bro? What you been reading? What you been picking up and what you been reading, man?
Been reading a lot of independent stuff. Lady Mechanica started another run. Me and my wife were a sucker for Lady Mechanica. That's Joel Benitez property. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that guy. I got the new Strange, the Death Dogs. I don't know if you guys are reading that. That's actually a pretty it's pretty badass read. What else? Oh yeah, I did order this. It's good. You guys remember the Brian Azzarello and Jim Lee Superman for Tomorrow set? I ordered this whole run. Like I got it all for like $16. So
Yeah, I love that set. I actually have
That's
that.
not bad.
Is it 206? Is that first one?
No, 204 is the first one. 206.
204. I have that.
206.
I have that 204 covered by Jim Lee.
Yeah, I got the Jim Lee one, and then he
I've
threw
got that
in that
one
Michael
signed by him.
Turner. You guys
I
remember?
love
Rest in
the
peace.
Jim Lee one.
Yep.
Yeah. So I that set came in. What else did I pick up? I just got the House of Slaughter 3, which I know dropped like 2 weeks ago, maybe. And while I was at Frankenson's, because that's where I usually get my variants, I got this Star Wars High Republic Eye of the Storm variant. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go. I already got mine, and I'm gonna put it in the clear bag because it really pops when you do stuff like that. So I picked that up. Picked up the new Stray Dogs. I don't know if you guys were reading Stray Dogs.
I've heard of that book. I haven't read it. What's it about?
Dude, it's so goddamn good, Gil. It's basically about a serial killer who you don't know it's a serial killer until you're seeing this guy with all these dogs in his house, and you're like, oh, it's just a dude. He's taking care of strays. He's picking up the strays. Turns out every stray he has belonged to somebody because he killed them.
Oh shit!
And they
That's wild.
they start to realize that. But what's fucked up? You know how they say dogs have short-term memory?
Mhm.
They like, oh shit, I remember I had a master and this fucker killed her. The next day they're like, hey, what's going on? Like they don't. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I think the big kicker on
That's
that is
wild.
it's done in like a very Disney style
Yes.
artwork.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, dude. The artwork is like you. When I first picked up the book,
hey,
I'm like,
how far into this series are they?
oh, first run finished like I want to say middle last year.
I think the story is one and done, right? And then they kind of have some offshoot stories. Yeah.
Well, no, you get it's a 5-issue set, and that's where they had like all the different horror movie variants at the Nightmare on Elm Street. I think they had what's Jason again?
I'm gonna have to pick
all
up
the
trade
retailer
paperback.
exclusives were all movie covers too.
Yeah, one of my favorite ones was Bram Stoker's Dracula variant, which was one of my favorite movies. So that's a absolute recommend. You got to pick that up.
I'll get the trade, bro.
And I don't know if
you
you guys,
sold me on that.
Yeah, dude, you got it. I mean, Jade called it. It's like Disney style art and all this evil shit going on behind the scenes. It's crazy good, crazy good. And I don't know if you guys were reading King last year. That actually made like top 5 comics. Jesus Christ, was that King book fucking awesome. It just ended with a one-shot called Timeless, where I'm gonna spoil it. I'm sorry, guys, because I think this will pull you in.
Yeah, I didn't pick up Timeless, but I picked up the 5-issue Kang book.
Pick up Timeless because it pretty much ends or begins, Jay, where the 5th issue or starts with the 5th issue ended, and then you get a variant time stream where Reed Richards becomes Dr. Doom, but he has like the Infinity Gauntlet, like infused in his body. Yeah. It's crazy. I was like, "Oh, it's like his first appearance." So that's gonna
and then the Miss Minutes cover blew up.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, of course. Dude, God damn it, Jade! I went to Frankenson's thinking to find that book, and I didn't even look for it, dude. And now that you remind me, I'm like, "Fuck!" I was just there.
It's already like past the threshold for me. I think last I looked, it was like $50 to $100.
Oh no, I wouldn't pay. I paid $20 for it, but I think I missed the boat on it. They did have it. Some of the guys are real. They'll hook you up, but some of them, if they know it's going up that fast, it's gone, dude. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna. But that Timeless book, it's one shot, and it basically gives you a look into it looks like King's gonna be this year's bad motherfucker. It's like what it's leading into. So I do recommend that book. I love that book, man. So the 5-issue set and then Timeless to end it was pretty fucking cool. Besides that, shit, what I know I was reading something else. Devil's Reign, I haven't read it. I got this Wonder Woman Historia. I don't know if you guys, the artwork in this is pretty dope. So I had to pick this up. It's a black label book from DC, of course. Superboy. Yeah, Superboy. I don't know if you guys are reading Superboy. It's pretty good, dude.
I have not been reading.
We don't do DC books here, bro.
For a DC book, just to get it, you got ahead of me there, Jay. For a DC book and for a Superboy book, it's really fucking good. It's one of my honorable mentions for last year. I think we're at this point we're 5 books in, and it's really good. I did not expect it. Like 2 books in, it had me, and I'm sticking to it till it falls off. So I usually deal with DC books, and of course Thor. I know we're all reading Thor, right? Thor's just killing it weekend. We got Jade, you son of a.
I don't do a lot of reading, man, but I watch Comics Explained. That's usually how I keep up with a lot of my shit. With Rob over there.
I'm doing a lot of reading, but Gil and I talked about this last week too. I'm kind of whittling back on single issues and going trades and
trades. Yeah. And you know what's crazy, Jade? I seen you picked up some of those Tales of the Jedi books, which are some of my favorite Star Wars book. Period.
Yeah,
I have all of them.
If it's cool, I'll jump into my pickup.
Yeah, dude, I'm done. Go ahead.
So, went to the Hive, picked up the normal stuff. I also got that High Republic variant cover with the Mark. This is the Eye of the Storm, the Markion Row miniseries. So this is just this actually happens after Fallen Star, the most recent book. Which head over to Cannon Cantina. We've been talking about that. So this is just like a little backstory on Markion Row, how he becomes the Eye of the Nihil and whatnot. Savage Avengers 28. This series is literally a 28-part series, like story. It's all been one cohesive story, so that's great. That's the book with
Conan, right, Jade?
Yeah, that's the final issue. So I haven't read it yet. I'm kind of saving that one. Mighty Morphin 15. I'm really behind on reading this book. X-Men Legends 10. King Conan 2. I actually haven't read the first one yet.
I gotta go pick that up.
Kind of letting them pile up. Star Wars 20, Bounty Hunters 20, High Republic 12. This is High Republic Adventures 12. I really like these stories and the covers. I like that real busy line work. And then I picked up a blank cover for Ablaze's Animal Castle.
I got that first issue. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, it's that one's also skyrocketing. So to what you were saying, yeah, one of our friends and listeners of the show, Clayton over at O&E Photo, he sent me some Dark Horse comics, sent me some Tales of the Jedi books. Oh my God.
Love them.
He sent me Darth Vader and the Lost Command and Darth Vader and the Ninth Assassin. I still haven't read them, Clayton. If you're hearing this, I promise you this will be on this week's Cantina. I'm reading them and I'm talking about them. One thing I've also been reading, and then I'll pass the mic to Gil. So it's no secret that I'm a Daniel Warren Johnson fan now, like a big Daniel Warren Johnson fan.
Of course.
So I picked up both trades of Extremity, and I actually read book 1. I really like this. It's, dystopian future, 2 warring factions and some family drama mixed in. It's Gil, I know you're on a Daniel Warren kind of kick right now too. Mm-hmm. It's not as busy as the
Beta Ray Bill,
as like Dead Earth or Beta Ray Bill. It's the line work's not that busy, but it's still very much Daniel Warren Johnson. And this one, I think this one probably speaks to you a little more because he always likes to add kaijus and stuff into his.
Oh man, I love kaijus, man. I love kaijus. I'm a sucker
in Murder Falcon, that's kind of like the whole story. But yeah, the first book is Artist. The second book is Warrior. I haven't started or finished Warrior, but this was another one that like sat down late at night, opened it up, and finished it right in one sitting. So that's what I've been reading.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Extremity is like a 2014 book, yeah?
Yeah, he was nominated for an Eisner for it.
Yeah, I think I have that first run. I'm pretty sure I do.
You should see how quick his stuff is.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that Beta Ray Bill.
His variant covers, everything.
Yeah, I think I should dig those up, huh? Sorry
Yo,
about
what'd you get, bro?
No, that's all good. Nothing too fancy, man. I just got a actual book here. It's not a graphic novel, not really a comic or anything like that, but Big shout out over to my buddy Nicholas Schutz. I actually worked with him back at FedEx back in the day. We worked together for about 3.5, 4 years together. We worked the lines together, loading up trucks and trailers and all that good stuff. He's published, man, Camp White Lie. So this is about the main character whose name is, what is it, Carl? No, sorry, Charlie. Charlie, he's a camp counselor for a school that he just started at, and he's like a new kid. He used to be made fun of a lot, and he had, a bunch of insecurity issues, like as most of us do, like when we're fucking in high school, right? We care about like what everybody else thinks and shit. So he tells a bunch of like lies to like some kids that he doesn't know. They believe him, and they think that he's cool, so they give him a nickname, Charlie Cool. Now he has to deal with the fact of a bunch of people and expanding upon and explaining all the fucking lies that he told on the very first night, because they're like, Charlie, what about this? Charlie, what about that? Oh my God, I'm with Charlie. Da, da, da. That type of thing. It's kind of cool. It's a young reader. It's a YA book. So I read it. I read most of it. I think I got about 3 chapters left. It's 12 total. Sorry, 25, and I'm at 21. So I have 4 more left. After I'm done, I'm gonna have Leilani, my daughter, read it, because it's roughly about like 4th to 5th grade reading level around
more
there.
towards
Yeah, exactly. But so Nick, I had no idea that he was gonna be published, so he put it up on his stories recently. I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. I'm gonna totally buy it. I read through it. I'm setting up something so we could have him on the show. Nice. And me and him could just sit down and do like a little interview about his book and what stuff he has that he's going to be working on pretty soon. So yeah. What's that? Is that the kaiju? Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome looking.
Oh yeah,
that is badass looking.
That's the dude that was doing Beta Rail, right, Jade?
Yeah, it's still very much Daniel Warren Johnson, but it's not like as busy and electric lines as that is. But is that it for what do we got in the comic news, man? Come on.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into some news. So the first thing that we got, Among Us, as you guys may all know, that it is a video game. However, they're going to be having a manga, because we like to cover manga here also with comics. I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? So yeah, they're going to be getting a manga. It's going to be a one-shot that's going to be dropping in April. So keep on the lookout for that. I definitely do think that people are going to be collecting this. I know that my daughter's only like 10 and she's talking about it. So I'm just like, well, if the 10-year-old's talking about it, it's popular.
That's one of those things that lets me know how old I am, because I don't even know what that is.
It's a video game. It's pretty cool, man. I don't know, maybe you might like it. So everybody picks a color of the character. The like red one is the main one, like that's the most iconic one. But yeah, you pick different colors and you have different missions and jobs to do during the game, and one person is actually selected as the killer.
That's what it is. Yes.
Yeah. And then everybody gets to get together and be like, okay, well, who do you think is the killer? And then you can vote people out.
So you're
trying
to
not get
thing.
Yeah, you're trying not to. Yeah, basically, you're trying not to get caught if you are the killer.
Jade, I just saw that movie for the first time, like 2 years ago, and I
really
fucking love it.
Dude, that's one of my favorite.
I love that fucking movie.
Dude,
one of my favorite
something
movies
funny?
of all time.
I've never watched that movie ever.
I was in that boat, Gil.
Watch it and report
going
back
upstream,
next week.
just not giving a care, just up in that same boat with you, and then my buddy's like, "You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this." And
if you don't watch it, Gil, Dave over at the Toy Owl podcast will never let me live it down.
All right, I'll check it out.
See, I'm in that boat when it comes to like Breakfast Club and what's his Bueller's Day Off. I don't
Ferris Bueller. I love that movie.
I cannot, dude. It just does not interest me one bit.
So yeah, my buddy's book, Camp White Lie, that you could actually find over at Amazon right now. It is $7. So I mean,
and congratulations to your friend, dude, for putting that out. That's fucking awesome.
Definitely, man. Then to get into some other comic stuff, we got Scorched issue number 2. This is so Todd McFarlane didn't announce if this is going to be the cover. He just said that this is, from Scorched number 2. This has my interest because I did not know that Haunted was going to be in it. I know that they've been kind of showing him off on the covers and whatnot. from past Spawn stuff, but I haven't actually seen him in any of the actual books yet, like actually doing shit. So I'm interested in that because we haven't got Hunt in like over 10 years. I thought that he was a cool character. You know, I know that it was like basically Todd McFarlane trying to show that yes, he can still do shit, and because people were just like, oh, you're a one-trick pony with you know, Spawn, and that's about it, because nothing else has been popular. And that when Hunt dropped, it was like a big thing, and everybody's like, oh shit, it's the, you know, comeback of Todd McFarlane. So I'm very interested in this. Al Simmons, She Spawn, Medieval Spawn, Redeemer, Gunslinger, and Hunt all on a team together. Fuck yeah, give me that. That's the Image Avengers right there. John Romita Jr. He's back to Spider-Man April of this year, man. I'm down with that. I love John Romita Jr.
No.
I love JR. You don't like JR?
I have an issue with his art style, dude. It's
What?
just,
Okay, what's up?
I don't know. I have a lot of.
Do you
his
like
books.
Senior better than Junior?
Yes. Yo, this was funny. Remember when World War Hulk hit?
Yeah.
And he had the badass covers by, I forgot who was doing the covers, but the interior art was John Romita Jr.
Yeah.
It killed me, dude.
You didn't like it. You weren't a fan.
I love the book because the story's great, but
Just not the art.
His art style just rubs me the wrong way. It's like he knows I got an open wound and he keeps pouring salt in that motherfucker, dude. So
you take it personal.
Personal with this guy. But there are some of his books that I'm okay with, but too much JRR or JRJ is just I can't do. But that cover there is pretty decent.
Yeah, I like his artwork. I secretly have been reading The Amazing Spider-Man since its run, the Nick Spencer run. I've been buying all the trades digitally. Like they go on sale every couple of weeks, like $2 or $3. So I pick them up and read them. I really liked it in the beginning. Really, really falls off at the end, and I don't think I'm going to return to it, whether JR's on it or not.
All right. So you heard it from Jade. Darth Vader issue number 20. Yeah. So this is a Sprouse. I'm not sure what Sprouse is, but Sprouse variant.
So yeah, Chris Sprouse. He's just a variant artist. He just does like these 50th Lucasfilm covers, just different scenes and stuff for every book.
He did a lot of the prequel ones, yeah, Jade.
Yeah, I believe so. He also, Chris Sprouse.
Clone Wars. Yeah, I got most of those. I love what I'm looking at now.
Yeah, so this is Darth Vader 20, the 50th Lucasfilm variant, and it's Mando and Grogu. So this will be a first appearance of Mando and Grogu on a cover.
This is awesome, and I'm totally down with that.
Gil, you and Adrian, you both would probably know better than I do. Do cover appearances that doesn't count as a first appearance, obviously in canon?
No. So sometimes
do they usually fetch an aftermarket?
They do fetch an aftermarket because the first appearance of Gwenpool was on Deadpool Secret Wars issue number 2, which was like a one in. Wasn't a regular cover; it was like a variant, and that book goes for like $150 or $200, I want to say, because her first appearance ever was like on a variant. But yeah, it's I mean, if it's the first time ever being,
I would recommend you pick that book up. Yeah,
pick it up. I'm gonna pick this up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do one of those buy one to get signed and hang up, put on my comic wall here. You see behind me, and one pick up and read. It's a gorgeous book, man. I love it.
That's beautiful. Yeah. I love this. The last thing here. Now this went ahead and went by already. I don't know if you guys partook or,
sir.
Sir. You guys partook. Okay, dope. So for our audio listeners, it's a spread of like your different characters that you can vote for, and it says I voted in the X-Men election. So you could vote for that last member of the X-Men. And Jade, you brought this up probably about 2 or 3 months ago, I want to say. Armor, Avalanche, Bling, Firestar, Gentle, Gorgon, Micromax, Penance, Siren, and Surge. Adrian, who did you vote for, if you don't mind me asking? I know that we don't like to get political around here, but who did you vote for?
Don't mind at all. And I'm actually reading this X-Men book, and I know I'm a sucker for fucking X-Men. Infernal reeled me in. I love that book, but I just don't like the way it ended. This X-Men current run where one of these guys are going to be a part of, I went with the Wakandan mutant Gentle.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Which was
I went for Gentle as well.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I love Armor because I'm a big fan of Armor.
She's awesome.
I love when she's on the book. She was on that John Cassidy. I forgot what run that one when Colossus came back. She was part of that team later on, and she fucking excelled on that team. Avalanche, I was really close. It came down between Gentle and Avalanche because he's never been an actual member of the X-Men. But now how they're just one mutant, one nation kind of thing. I would have loved for him. That's one of the OG bad guys, dude. You know,
yeah, because he's always been
Brotherhood. He's always been Brotherhood. So I'm like, yeah, I would love to see him run with the X-Men, man. But I had to go Gentle. Just come on, that's just that's a powerhouse right there, you know. And he's just a cool looking mutant. And I went with Gentle.
When I was reading his bio, I'm like, he's the first Wakandan mutant. That is fucking awesome. And I'm like, we need that on the team. Jade, did you vote?
No, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, man.
Go.
You know, I did all the House of X, Powers of 10, all the entire Hickman, Krakoan, plant-based X-Men, Dawn of X, blah, blah. And it got so dry for me on issue 6 of volume 2. I'm done. So the one Adrian's holding up, I just picked that up. I'm done.
You're done?
I don't care.
Done.
That's crazy. I think you know what's funny about you. I know, like I said, I'm a sucker for fucking X-Men, Jed. I can't help it. One of my books of last year was a one shot. It was a Planet X book where they're when they're over there terraforming Mars and made it to like I don't know if you guys read that, but I thought it was fucking fantastic how they got their mutant powers and did that.
Man, just Hickman's stuff is so dry to me. And all the extra reading data logs and from the desk of memos and
you know why he does that, man? He sets shit up for 5 years, 10 years down the road because he's gonna fucking reference the shit.
He just set up the books not being in my pools.
He's the granddaddy of setup, bro. He's the granddaddy of setup. It takes forever to get the whole story out of that motherfucker. Yeah, people want to talk shit about me going on and on and on and on and on and on. That motherfucker goes on and on.
Yeah, Hickman's probably directing this comic segment tonight.
He is. We're talking about
he's behind it all.
On and on and on. Let's go ahead and get to collectibles pickups now. Adrian, you were over at the Frankenstein show. What'd you get, bro? What'd you get us?
A couple of things. I took some stuff to trade because it's just been sitting on and
beautiful. That's always a good thing.
You know, I'm balls deep in the Mythic Legions lines. I'm getting in there deeper. And there's actually 2 vendors there they've been really stacking up with some mythics. So I took my Thunderbolts SDCC set, which has like that Satana, has that Moonstone and the Ghost still in the package, right? Part of the and I didn't know they were going for so damn much, Gil.
They're going for a lot. Yep.
So I'm like, dude, that's like $300 credit on some mythics. And I get there and dude is bone dry. Somebody cleaned him out, bro. I was like, I had some vision. I had a vision of like 3-4 ogres, some Goliaths to pick up.
You were already planning it, like I already know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, dude.
He already spent that money before he even had it in his hand.
Exactly. And he told me, he's like, dude, I'll take the figures and give you credit, but I won't have nothing for like another month. I'm like, nah, you can go fuck yourself with that, right? Like I'm good, dude. I like to see the figures in front of me before I've actually traded. So. And I took because I have 3 of the McFarlane Kickstarter spawns. I took one of them to go trade too, and I picked up a lot of like loose. For some reason, I don't know why I never got that Black Series General Grievous. And I'm like, I just bought a brand new DTOF where I'm setting up all like my dark side figures, the top 2 rows. And I'm like, where the fuck is Grievous? Do I not have Grievous? I didn't have fucking Grievous. And so he's a little up there right now. He's going for like $55-$60. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend the cash on that. I'll just take trade bait. So I got like a couple legends. What are the legends? I should have had. Why didn't I bring my toys? I left them all over there by my setup. I got the Grievous. I got.
You're supposed to bring your toys to the Geek Out show.
Yeah, my last time I brought my comics, Jade, and I got screwed twice. So
that is true.
So I'm like, maybe they're not gonna talk, you know. But yeah, so I left. I got the. Who else did I get? I got the Kit Fisto. I got the Grievous. I got an extra Darth. Who else? I got the brand new. I had that right here for the new Revan in the new box Or not
Oh,
new-
the vintage
The
store.
archive.
Or on-
The
on
vintage- the
There
archive.
we go. The archive.
So I got about 8-9 figures for that. So and then some cash. So I'm like, it's a good deal. Go ahead. I got the 2 Kickstarters I wanted to keep. So I my bad for not having my figures on me. And of course I showed you guys earlier when we were talking about the comics, the variants I picked up. And then Rosie got like a couple more of those Loungefly bags. She's like at 16 at this point. It's ridiculous, bro.
Dude, those things are fucking crazy,
Yeah.
bro. I was
And we-
telling my wife about that shit.
Dude, crazy, dude. And I think I was waiting on the last pop figure of the Flash Dia de los Muertos, the DC Flash.
Oh,
They
yep.
had it there. It's like a PopCon exclusive. Paid $20 for it. Whatever. Now I got the whole set. So now those are pretty fucking bitching, dude. They just released
yeah.
the Joker glow in the dark. I know the Bane was the only glow in the dark, and then they just did a Joker one. And we're suckers for Dia de los Muertos stuff. So these things really,
Oh, you're telling
really
me,
stand
bro?
out. Dude,
I got the what
I
is it?
know. I
My
already
Blue
know,
Beetle
dude.
one is up there.
Yeah, dude. Wait, have you seen the Bane?
Yes, I have.
The Bane's crazy. Him and the
I'm
Flash are
trying
like,
not to go all in.
got to, dude. The
That's
Green
how I kind of feel
Lantern,
right now. I'm
yeah,
a sucker
the
for that
Harley,
shit.
the
Jessica
Joker.
Cruz, Bane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look great. It's a set of 6. That's not bad when it comes to
Yeah,
pops,
but you
dude.
already know it's not gonna stop
Yeah, it's not
there.
gonna
It's
fucking
gonna
stop,
they're
dude.
gonna do everybody. You know
It's-
goddamn well they're gonna re-release
Once you
everybody
pop,
with
you
fucking
don't
Dia de los
stop, bro.
Muertos.
Thank
What
you,
was that?
Jay. Once you pop, you don't stop, Jay
Yeah,
says.
exactly. And I'm
You know
like,
what's-
man, I'm trying not to be on that.
What's funny is, I swore years ago I would never buy a pop, and of course, there you go, Jay. They start bringing out some of the Revan, the Malik pop, and then you get all these other just pick up 1 or 2 to a point where me and my wife are like, who has more pops? You're more
Yeah,
of a nerd
exactly.
than I am. Like, no, you have 25, I have 20. Holy shit! But now with this new set, she passed me by, so let's see if I can leave it there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I picked up today. So, but I did start opening up. Shit, I opened up like 6-7 of my Black Series because I got a brand new detail. So once you get a new
Bro, you
detail,
should do like a little setup
video. Yeah, I do.
Like how Dave does.
Yeah, and I'll tag you guys. Yeah, Dave got the whole goddamn room.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Oh, because he got a new house.
He got a new
congrats
house.
to
So-
Dave.
Congratulations, Dave, Psycho Ninja. When we're up there, Dave, I'm going by. I'm going to be in your man room. Oh, deep in your man room, son. Deep in that man room. Or man cave, excuse me. Oh, man room? That sounded super. But it's okay. We love everybody on this show too, right? So so I got a new setup going. I got like 2 new shelves from Mythics. I got my Star Wars shelf, and then the bottom one, I haven't opened my Joe's, but I think I'm going to need 2 shelves for my
Gotta
Joe's.
bust those out too.
So, yeah. So the only thing about, I don't know how it is with you guys at your IKEA, the detox have become really hard to come by recently.
Dude, they were sold out.
Sold out all the time.
I went 2 weeks ago. Sold out.
I'll
Nothing.
tell
There
you-
was like
I'll-
nothing.
I'll tell you how you beat the system, because I was frustrated. I've been trying to get one since my birthday back in December, and people are getting them, they're selling them on eBay and Amazon for like $350, which is
Yeah,
fucking,
it's fucking
insane.
insane.
Dude. So what you do, the day they tell you, hey, we're going to send you a text when we get it, right when you get that text, Gil, buy it right there. Buy it online and pick it up later. They'll give you 3 days to pick it up.
Okay.
I had to drive to Orange County, which is 35 minutes away. It's not too bad.
It's fucking worth it at this point,
Yeah,
though,
to
bro.
go get me a goddamn detox. So I did that Thursday night. So that's part of my collection, another detox. So why not? So yes, that's been my week. So
That's a hot
sorry.
commodity right now.
I'm telling you, dude.
Detox.
Oh my god. And you think you're gonna stop at 1 or 2, but once you get 4 and 5, you're like, it's done, it's over. Just start selling everything else. It don't matter. Get that extra couch out of there. You don't need that. Who sits down nowadays, right? So
Exactly. So they can sit on the floor. Fuck it.
why not Indian style? Come on,
Yeah.
crisscross applesauce.
Jade, what about you, bro? What'd you get?
I got a few things. So I've been desperate for a Book of Boba Fett figure and had to settle on a pop. I don't buy pops.
Let's
but
get a close up on that. All right.
yeah. Like I said, just getting desperate for a Boba Fett figure. I'm loving the show. So pick that up over at the Hive. I also want to give a shout out to Big Dog Forge, DAWG. They're on Etsy and Instagram, but I picked up this 1/12 scale Book of Boba Fett throne.
Jay, that's the one you were
Bro.
talking about on the last Cantina, right?
Yeah. So this is 3D printed. They
That's
painted
pretty
it up.
awesome.
It was like $30, man. Like it's actually
Not
very,
bad.
very reasonably priced. and just for scale.
Are we gonna get a photo or what's up?
Just for a
$30, dude.
scale.
Oh,
Why?
that
Why?
actually
God
looks
damn
good.
it! Why do you got to put that Conan up there? You son of a bitch!
that looks
You
awesome.
did that on purpose. God damn it!
Yeah, that's just for scale. And plus, I'm going to show off Conan every time I can.
Of course.
So I also got a couple of Black Series figure. My wonderful co-pilot Heath shot me over a 501st
nice.
archive.
Nice.
That's sweet.
I always
That's
see
dope.
YouTubers do this, but I don't know if it actually works.
It actually helps.
It does help. Yeah.
I got
It does.
a timely Hasbro Pulse package today. So
Ooh.
came with, if you listen to Cantina, you know I had ordered these in stock. This is the Mayfield. I haven't taken it out of the box yet to see what
Is that really the Bill Burr? Does his helmet come on?
Yeah, it's unhelmeted. It's just he's packaged with his helmet on. I just haven't.
I need that. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. And then everyone knows how I feel about Bib Fortuna. That I got old crackhead spice head Bib Fortuna. I kind of wish I had a fat version though. Really,
That's gonna be the best figure of 2022 right there. Bib Fortuna.
Maybe.
Yeah, right there. It's top 10 for sure.
In that package, I had a couple of Joes come too. So I got another Ally Viper, and then I got some bats.
Ooh,
I got this one like
that looks so goddamn good, dude.
That's beautiful looking.
Yeah, this is like the battle. I got all his battle damage stuff on him. I don't know if you can actually.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
that
can.
helps, dude. Trust me.
Yeah, that does help.
That helps so much.
So the other one I have everything clean on him. But I've got about 6 or 7 or 8 of these coming here pretty soon.
How
Jesus,
many?
Jade.
Yeah, but just the 2 right now. So that puts me up at 5 Alley Vipers and 2 bats at the moment.
I think after my Storm Shadow, I'm done with
I don't have a
Joes.
problem. I don't have a problem.
No, you don't. Not at all, dude.
Yo, what'd you get, dude?
Who you pulling up front?
Oh, Gil, don't take that.
Mute myself. So I got a couple things here. So this is a 2021 figure.
Miles.
I wasn't able to get it until yes, Miles from the PS5.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
I still have an
Get out a
open
little bit
mine, man.
better.
I actually got mine from Hasbro Pulse too.
It's
over
great,
Christmas
bro. Like
break.
it's good range.
He
And
comes
then
with
even
that
if you,
alternative
like,
head.
If
Gil?
you turn this, what was it?
Doesn't he come with that alternative head? Oh,
Yes,
whoa.
he does. But
There you go.
don't fret, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Comes
Has
about
all the
3
good
sets of
range.
hands.
this
Yeah,
has
that's-
great
great
fucking
figure.
range. Butterfly
figure.
joints, all that stuff, alternate hands. This comes with 8 hands.
Yeah,
Every
there you go.
Spidey figure should come with 8 hands. I feel,
Thank you.
well, okay, maybe not his, effect hands, but at least the 6. The fisted,
The
wall
whip.
crawling, and thwip. Yes.
Mhm.
And then, we should always have masked and unmasked.
100% agree with that, sir.
Yeah, just the detail and everything like that is just beautiful looking. I'm having a hard time deciding what do I want to put on my Avengers display. Is it this Miles or is it going to be the one from the the Venom Knight, the Space Knight Build-A-Figure? So I'm having a hard time deciding which one I want to have on my display here. This
I
one
like
is
the,
pretty fucking badass.
I like the buck on that. I do like that one. Like I said, I hadn't opened mine yet, but I
And
do
you can
really
look it
like
up.
it. But I like the buck on that younger version. Like that Spider-Man buck is the one I typically lean to the most.
How
Yeah,
do
that's
you
the
guys
one.
feel about this? The double ball pig. I mean personally, I like it more than the disc hinge.
I do
Yeah.
too. I do
Okay.
too.
I like that
Yes.
too. Yeah, I like it a lot more.
Go figure.
And then I don't have a lot, but what I lack in quantity, I make up for in quality. Sage.
Hey, that may work for everyone else, but that doesn't work. Cut it here, buddy.
Nah, man, this is Sage. Sage of the Halo,
who's that
Ronan
from?
Warriors, aka Samurai Troopers. One of the best 90s anime. In my opinion, it's one of my first animes that I ever watched.
I'm not familiar with that anime.
Young Gil was probably about 5 when he watched that back in the day.
Speaking of which, I guess we could talk about it in anime. We'll talk about it in anime.
What's up?
I know you had posed the question about your first anime, so I don't know if you
No,
guys
let's
wanna
get into it.
respond.
Let's go ahead and
Oh,
get into
fuck
it
it.
right
Let's
now.
go there. Shit.
We just
Yeah.
bounce
Oh,
into
yeah.
anime.
Yeah, let's go into anime real quick. Yeah,
Okay.
so our first anime, Adrian,
We're talking movie.
Anything.
whatever your first form is, earliest memories.
Earliest anime would be Vampire Hunter D.
Okay.
Vampire Hunter D was my very first
Same
introduction in
here.
anime, and it blew me the fuck away.
Yeah, so Gil
Ah.
posted that question, and I also was like Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah.
And Tisk, shame on Gilligan over there. He has not seen it.
I've still
Yo!
never watched it. You told me about it last time when you told me about it when the first time you came on.
Yes.
I still have never watched it. I just forgot about it, bro. My bad.
Dude, even Bloodlust is fucking dope. I mean, but the original one you gotta watch. It's like an anime staple. It's one of those. And
For
I
sure.
quickly once I found
I'll
out what
watch it eventually.
anime was, I was quickly treated to Ninja Scroll right after that, and I was
So
locked in.
Clayton was telling me about that too. O&E photo. He was also telling me about Ninja Scroll. He's like, "Have you watched that?" I was like, "No, dog." I was like, "I'm not old as shit as you motherfuckers, right?"
Oh, well, I seen that when I was. I think I introduced to those. I had to be like a sophomore in high school, so it was about 97, 98, right? So that's when I was introduced.
He was. I
into
can't
that
remember which
But
one.
those properties are like late 80s, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me one. He was like, "Oh, it came out in '93." I was like, "Motherfucker, I was three." I was like, "No, I didn't fucking watch it." You know?
Vampire Hunter D you can watch with your daughter if she's animated, but you cannot watch Ninja Scroll with your daughter, dude. Do not. That is like almost X-rated shit.
Oh,
But
okay,
the
yeah,
story is so
like the
fucking
gore.
cool.
I'm fine with my daughter seeing. It's the you know.
No, we're talking about tits and ass and raping.
Nah.
We don't want none of that. But yeah, Vampire Hunter D. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jade. We already heard yours, but you want to speak on it a little bit more?
No, it was Vampire Hunter D, man. One of those got it on the school bus moments. You know, someone passed it to me on the school bus and watched it. You know, I took it home, watched it that way, kind of thing.
VHS.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, at the time it would have been
dude.
VHS. Yeah,
I still had the VHS.
Yeah, it had
so talking about that, like I remember going to the going down the street, like around the corner, over to the VHS, the movie rental spot. Like I miss that, man, because my grandpa used to take me. It used to be like just around the corner, so we would like leave the apartment complex, walk around, pass by the A&W spot, right, pick up a movie. He'd be like, "Oh, go pick out a movie." I'd rent Gundam, Street Fighter, all that shit, DBZ, and then he'd bring me back. And then on the way back, because we were passing by A&W, I'd grab a corn dog and a root beer float. Yes, sir. I'd be happy as fuck just watching my anime, fucking having a corn dog, drinking my root beer float. Fuck yeah.
Do they still have A&Ws up by where
They
you live?
do.
Yeah. We have one surviving one.
The closest one is probably about 30 minutes away from me.
Mine's is about 15 minutes away, but it's been there since.
They're not the same as they used to.
Not
be,
the same.
They're
dude.
pretty much like a Long John Silver's.
Yeah, that's your comparison. Yeah, for sure, dude. You got to watch those two animes, Gil. God damn it.
So one of mine was Ronan Warriors. So Ronan Warriors is if you take what is it? Sailor Moon meets Power Rangers meets, like if they combine together, there's fucking a team of 5 dudes. They have armor. They could put the armor on, and then they fight like a evil warlord demon. So I mean, they power up, put the armor on, kind of like Sailor Moon. And my first animes were DBZ, Sailor Moon, and Ronan Warriors because it was a block of those 3 shows back to back to back. And I watched all 3. We would watch all 3 together, me and my cousins, because we all grew up together and we all lived at the basically got raised at the same house. So after we got done with school and got out and everything like that, we would watch that like 1.5 hour block or whatever.
Nice.
So yeah,
gotta watch it. I haven't heard D.
I
know I threw us off course there. Where are we at?
So we're in collectibles news. So Figuarts announced a figure from Dragon Ball Fighter Z. This is the first time this character has ever been introduced. So we got her Android/Majin version. This is Android 21. Now this is her form when she's not like her fighting form. This is her scientific form. I forgot what the name is. They had it, but anyways, this is it. She goes through a change where she turns into like a Majin. Well, she's half Majin Buu, half android from Dragon Ball Z, if you guys know the androids. So she's like both combined together. When she changes into her other form, which fights actually, she has white hair. So this is just like the
I don't think I remember
version.
this character.
This is just from Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which is a video game. So she's not part of the anime, it's strictly video game.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you're reading Avengers Tech On, you already know about these characters. So they actually finally showed off the rest of the characters. So we already have, Iron Man that they showed off. They already showed Cap. Now we have Spider-Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Wolverine. We have better pictures of these guys. Here we go.
I'm not mad at that Spider-Man too.
Spider-Man, it kind of looks almost like Spider, kind of in a way. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I'm definitely getting heavy Sentai vibes here. Captain Marvel doesn't even look half bad.
yeah, it doesn't look
She looks
bad,
pretty-
dude. She
pretty
looks pretty
badass.
dope.
I wonder if you'd be able to pop off the head and stick a Legends head on. How it would look. I haven't seen.
I
any
kind of like that
reviews.
armored face though. The Wolverine, I'm not a fan of.
I feel like a character like Wolverine just don't do armor with a character. I don't know why. He just seems like a character that doesn't need it. Like him.
It's because
Hulk,
he doesn't need it.
He doesn't, yeah.
like characters like that don't need the armor. I'm honestly really in love. Like we didn't get everything else from Black Panther. We just got it from behind the back. But I'm really in love with this design. How that looks, the black with the gold, and then the pink electricity.
It's
I'm like,
cool.
that's
They're
fucking
just
awesome.
they're like too anime-ish for me. They're just
Well,
not my
I mean,
cup of tea. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And then this reminds me of the Sentinel Iron Man that they came out with. Iron
That's
Patriot.
what that looks like, yeah.
I was like, I already have this. I was like, I have
it
a
does look
Sentinel
like
one.
that
It's
figure.
fine. I got it. Talking about Funko, once you pop, you don't stop, baby. So we got announcements of 3 new Funko Pops. We got Lucario, Alakazam, and Sylveon. This is one thing that I am collecting with Leilani. She doesn't collect all of them, but she does collect the Eevee-centric characters. So this Sylveon will definitely have to get and add. So I was actually talking to Gary, aka Geeky Fresh. He was saying that he's probably going to get the Sylveon. And
So
probably Lucario as well.
just this is just an observation.
Mhm.
So I'm going to describe it here for the video or for the audio listeners. It's like a perfect representation of the guests or on the host of this show tonight. So you got me up here in this top left corner.
Okay.
Gil, you're over here on the right, and then you got Adrian down here.
Yeah.
that
kidding.
seems about right.
Yes. No, it seems about right. Yeah, you nailed it. Look
Jay,
at
do you want to
this.
get into this?
Yeah, so Nerf is making its return to
Nerf or
Star
nothing.
Wars property, and this time we're getting a Boba Fett blaster. We talked about this a little bit on Cantina. It's
Yeah, you
got
guys
a
did.
couple of cartridges that hold 4 Nerf. What do they call them? Bullets, I
Bullets,
guess.
yeah.
I don't collect Nerf. Yeah, I know Heath has the Mandalorian blaster, and he actually really enjoys it. I wish they kind of would have went with that paint scheme, because here they just said, all right, slap Boba Fett's colors on it, so we really know it's Boba Fett.
That's
I
definitely
think it
not
would've looked-
accurate. Yeah, it's
Just,
not
if
accurate
it was
at
just
all.
white and orange, I think it would have probably went over a little better. But it's cool. It's expensive. It's not for me. It's too expensive for me.
Jesus. Make it as a super soaker, and I'm in.
I think
I'm
it goes for
kinda
like $120 or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because this is a lot smaller than the Mandalorian rifle.
Yeah.
I thought that this would be like a $60, $70 tops.
But it's Boba Fett, so
Yeah, but come on. I don't see the 120 here justified. I just don't.
That's way above. You're right, Gil.
because I think the Mando one was 130, right?
Mhm.
140.
Jesus.
But that thing was fucking. It was like, dude,
It's
it was
4
like
feet
long
long,
as
yeah.
shit. It was like, it was close to like. I felt like it was pretty justified. This is
Yeah.
significantly smaller. It's about half the size.
Yeah, it's not for me. But for you Nerf heads out there, go and get you your Boba Fett.
There for
blaster.
nothing. Yep. McFarlane Batman.
Speaking of nothing,
You know what though? I'm surprised by this figure. I think it looks pretty good, man.
this is
can't
one
really
of the
hate on
better ones for sure.
I agree
Yeah.
with that, dude. It does look okay.
But I mean, the McFarlane haters out there, there's kind of quiet about this one. You can't really complain. And I feel like, okay, about time, give this man his due. I know that he's had rocky, figures come out. Some
Oof.
haven't been the best looking. But people also got to realize he's just barely coming back to articulated figures, and he's only 3 years in.
Also, his price
first
point,
wave to this.
$15. You know, at Walmart, $15 is a hell of a price point. It beats everything else on the shelf, and they always sell. They always sell.
And I don't know if it's something somebody photoshopped, but don't we have the same figure, just a variant being Lucas? What's his name?
Lucas Fox.
Lucas Fox.
No, I think this is the first one, isn't it?
This is the first one that we're getting like this.
Yeah, this is his rebirth look.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay.
is rebirth.
Now,
So this reminds me of the DC Collectibles
Yeah, it
ones.
looks-
Yeah, dude.
So it looks like that mixed with McFarlane. So I mean, if you already have the DC Collectibles, you kind of don't need this. But if you don't have that one, or if this is your favorite look, I would say definitely go with this one.
I say this sculpt looks a little bit better. I like the way he's looking from the cowl up too. It looks really good, dude.
I just really wish that he would start doing the fucking
yeah, it's missing. You can
thigh
see it right away.
swivel here.
The thigh swivel.
But
yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of mods out there. I mean,
and some fists. I think it would've
yeah,
went
that's the
far
other
just
thing.
with
He needs
this.
to start doing some fists, man.
Or Adam. Yeah.
This might just be an observation here. Is this the first time we're getting the figure on the trading card? Because usually we get the comic art on the.
Yes, this
trading
is the
card.
first time I believe, because yeah, like you said, it's usually the comic artwork or the video game artwork, whatever, the source material artwork. Mythic Legions. Here we go. You know, there was definitely a call that went out for some reinforcements, and the reinforcement, like the call has been answered. You know, we're getting the return of the Black Knight, who hasn't been seen since the Coliseum wave or something like that. I think I was reading. So we're getting a reissue of this, which is pretty awesome. Go ahead.
Is this whole program? Are they just bringing Legion builders back? Is that essentially the program that they're
looks
going
like
through
it.
right now?
That's what it seems like they're doing. So these are probably going to be, you know, those figures at a $35 price point. It's not going to break the bank at all. It's going to be the same thing like like getting Vitus. That was like $35. So, you know, you get this helmet, and then you also do get this alternate, which, you know, pick whichever one you like the most. I think the black one is an awesome way to go. You could always repaint it, easy to repaint for anybody out there that likes customizing Mythic Legions. Here you go, perfect canvas. The primer's already there.
Real quick,
Go for it.
Gil, when it comes to the Mythic Legions, are you also buying the knights? Or are you more of like the creature realm kind of? Like where do you land with the Mythic?
I thought I was only gonna do creatures, but then I got Vitus, and then I got one of the knight builders from Detour, and then I got the female knight from Matt. So I'm just like, well, I guess I'm doing both now.
Well, see, that's the thing too. So once that Vitus, once they how he's back out now at a decent price, and now you get this knight, I'm like, fuck, if I get one, I'm gonna have to get the other. But I'm trying to stay away from. Right now, I just have the creatures, you know, and I'm trying to stay away from the knights, man. But they're looking really fucking good, man.
And they're fun to customize, man. I already customized, you know, the one that I had. All I really did was just add like metallic silver paint, so like the dolish, you know, silver that they use. So like you can see the contrast, and when I look at it, I'm just like, fuck, that shit pops. I love that shit. It looks great. It looks beautiful.
I mean, I wouldn't mind putting an orc head on that or something, you know.
I mean,
something like that.
Easy.
Yeah, but I mean, they did give me with the wizards on the last one. I got
there we go
right there.
Goblins.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm getting me some goblins.
Builders.
Yeah, it was.
So I don't
cool.
own any of these. I know that Jade used to have goblins.
Used to, Jade, you don't have your goblins?
He sold off all of his.
No, I got rid of all my mythics.
Wow.
But I think I'd like to probably get in an order for 2 to 4 of these. You know, I think would be a good little.
Alt head.
These retail like at $35 also, right, Gil?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So what's crazy, the PowerCon exclusive that I got, I just, because of my new DTOF, and I'm opening them up, and PowerCon was like 6 months ago at this point, I didn't realize that those figures came with extra heads. So that little Skunkor, Stinkor one, it had a
comes with one of these heads.
It had
the goblin head, right?
a black, that head right there, but black with yellow eyes. It's so freaking cool. I was like, holy shit, this was hiding in the package the whole time. I didn't even realize it. So I was really stoked about that. Now they're bringing out more of these. I think I'm going to jump on these for sure, dude. Yeah, those look great. Yeah, they look great.
And the thing is, like, for anybody that collects anime figures, you could easily go in on these
Yeah.
goblins for 35. There you go. You got your builders because there's a bunch of goblins like in different anime.
Yeah,
you
this
know.
was my first thought was Conan, like just
There you
some
go.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
villains.
I
There
mean,
you go.
perfect. The Black Knight and goblins for your Conan, bro. But yeah, more so the goblins. Last thing that we got here,
Oh,
Sentinel.
wow. Yeah.
You know, we were talking about Sentinel earlier. Their Iron Man line, amazing. You know, they did a bunch of different armors, a bunch of different variants, this, that. I don't ever remember them doing a War Machine. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm just, you know, blanking. However, this is a new, updated, never before used buck for this War Machine, which is pretty dope and is fully stocked. Bunch of different weapons, crazy articulation. It's a Sentinel figure with which is it the amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech type articulation, just with way better looking joints, not the ugly looking gappy shit.
That's what I was going to
As you
ask.
guys can see here.
What
Look.
company is this? Is this Bandai?
No, Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Remember? Yeah, Sentinel. You remember the Iron Mans that they
Yeah.
did? They're
God
about
damn, that
like
looks
7
good, dude.
inches. They're about 7
Yeah, I was going to
inches.
say scale's about 7. Yeah.
So
That
if you
looks
look at
really
them,
good, dude. I'm still a sucker for my fucking Walmart. Well, oh, there's Matt sneaking in.
Y'all try to replace me. I see what's going on here.
nah, bro, you're too late.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it comes with the stand and all the hands. This is gonna come in though about 110, man. It's fucking expensive.
Wow.
I can't do it personally. Just this isn't like my Iron Man. Iron Man. This isn't my War Machine. My War Machine is the one from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Same here.
90s.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if they made a Sentinel like that, looked like that, and that came with that big old fucking repulsor cannon and everything, fuck it, sign me up. I just can't do this.
I'm perfectly happy with the comic Marvel Legends one with the
I'm fine with that too. I'm just saying that if Sentinel came out with one, I would be contemplating it and be like, okay, maybe I might get it.
Even the Revoltech one is a much better price option than that Sentinel one.
Yeah, that's the one Gil brought up a while
Well,
ago.
this
I agree.
Sentinel has diecast pieces. That's why.
True.
And I'm not sure, they haven't said, but previous Sentinel figures had light up features. I don't know if this one is or not. So it's looking like a release date of August of this year and price point about 110. More details will be released as we get closer to the release date. Matt, you missed everything. I'm sorry, we're not really going to backpedal. However,
see you next week.
How was the con, bro?
Yeah, how was the con, dude?
It was actually really cool. I was hanging out with Juan, our ex-host, for quite a while, so that was cool. The reason I'm so late is because I was helping him break down all his booths. So
Hope he
it was
paid
just
you.
him and Liz there, huh?
I hope he paid you.
Yeah, I got something cool from him here. I'll show you really quick. He hooked it up with my first ever one of these right here. Hold on.
He sent me a
Maybe
picture
not
of you
drop
from afar, actually, and he said, "You replaced me with what's the issue? I replaced you over at the con."
Oh, wow.
So he hooked me
nice.
up with one of these plunderlings. So this is my first time getting one of them. So
That's what's up.
a little
I thought
excited
those
to bust
things
that
were
out. I
tiny,
mean, I
dude.
haven't really been into
Yeah, they're
that.
about
But...
4 inches.
Oh, okay.
And then also found this at the con. I've been looking
Depends
for this
on
guy.
who you ask.
Ultron, dope. How much?
Classic Ultron. I needed that. That's like
that major
Ursa.
Ursa. Yeah.
Ursa
one of
Major.
the few Marvel Legends I still need, that I still want.
How much was
I
it?
got this dope poster here.
Oh man, he keeps on going over that question. How much was it?
For the Ultron, 30.
That's not that
Oh,
bad though,
damn.
bro.
It's
kinda
not that
worth
bad
it.
for a con price,
Yeah,
but
$7 over retail. Yeah,
Hey,
not bad.
Matt, a lot of those voice actors are going to be at Permian Basin Comic Con in
Get it
April?
signed.
Yeah,
Or
send
March.
it over
No, it's
to
March.
send it
It's
over to
March.
Jade.
Send it
bro.
over.
yeah, I might have to. That's a cool poster to have them all signed. That'd be
I think
dope.
they have so the voice of Deku, Araka, and damn, bro, I'm literally watching season 4 right now. Todoroki
is
and what's the dark? He has the dark quirk. What is that?
Tokiyami.
Yeah, Fukugami or something like that, right?
Tokiyami.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
The bird
I'm so
guy?
bad about the names, dude. I don't know. Dark Shadow, the guy who has the Dark Shadow.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 4 or 5 of those guys being there. So if you want to get that signed, but that's a dope poster. I dig that. I'd like that as like a play mat for the My Hero game.
Right? I wish it was a play mat. It was only $8 for the poster. These guys are selling them for super cheap movie
Yeah,
posters.
you could use it as a play mat if you really wanted to, I guess.
Probably, I guess.
Just laminate it.
Just need the little outlines for where the cards go.
There you go. Well, the actual official ones, I'm looking at my Deku one right here. It doesn't actually come with the lines.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But that was it. That's I didn't go crazy this year. I only brought like a limited amount of money with me. That way, I said whatever fits in this GameStop bag is what I'm bringing home. So that's
that's the way to do it, bro. That's the way to do it.
I bought a couple shirts for me and my daughter too. If you guys want to see those, I can show those. They're kind of funny.
Yeah.
Real quick, Matt, with COVID and everything hitting, did a lot of people still show up? Did we get a good crowd?
It was still a pretty good show. I love this one. This one's funny.
That's dope.
Tanjiro and Zenitsu.
It says masked Baka and he's slapping him. So that one's good. And then I got my daughter she wanted a fairy tale one, so I got her a fairy tale one. But yeah,
Natsu,
yeah, Natsu and Happy.
Nice.
You knew it, Gil. All right, that was it though. Yeah, it was cool though. It was fun. There was a lot of people there, quite a bit of people. There was actually a lot of really good cosplays. There was some great Mandalorians walking around. There was a lot of Demon Slayer kids running around. There was a lot of good cosplays there. Like for how small of a con it is, it's probably one of the better ones in the Central Valley, honestly.
Bro, I was just scared. I'm gonna keep it real. I was just scared. I was just like, fuck this. And plus, I didn't get I thought I was gonna get my results back before. Bro, I didn't even get them till like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock this afternoon.
The thing is, you could have got tested there on site.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, they had free on-site testing.
Oh, free.
Damn, I did not know that.
I didn't know that, and I went and got it a couple days before, but it didn't matter because my insurance paid for it. But still,
damn, that's wild.
Man,
well, listen, talking about anime, awesome. We kind of already talked about it. Matt, because I put up on the IG what our first, anime was. What was your first anime? I know that we probably talked about it like over a year ago, but
for movies, the first anime movie that really like made me be like, whoa, what the hell is this? And made me want to like see more was Akira, because that was such just a mind.
And I just watched that last year.
The body morph, all the like stuff that happens in there, it's just like, holy crap, this is cool.
I still don't fully understand what the fuck I watched. I think I'd rather watch it again.
I love those type of animes though. Like that and Evangelion has that kind of effect on you too, where after you watch it, you're like, holy shit, like what did I just watch? Like you feel like your like mind is fractured almost. But Sailor Moon was also a big anime when I was growing up too, because it was readily available on a local channel because I didn't have cable growing up. So Sailor Moon was readily available. I remember watching Ronan Warriors back in the day, but
I don't remember that.
Definitely big time.
It's funny you say that, Gil, because when I was introducing my wife in the anime, of course I went Vampire Hunter D, I went Ninja Scroll, I went Dark City, and then I showed her, and then we watched Akira, and she's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Like, dude, I'm saying
she was like, "It was awesome, some shit went down, but what the fuck was that?"
Yeah,
like, all right, I know you're late now. I know you're late. I know we're
rewatch it, and I never did. I gotta rewatch it.
I got her back with Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Which I think is her favorite at this point.
What have we been watching lately? Matt, what have you been watching, man? What kind of anime?
Been watching, last time I was all caught up on Demon Slayer. I've been watching more Yu Yu Hakusho. Just getting through the Dark Power tournament.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that, watched the first episode of the new Attack on Titan season.
Oh my god, dude, that shit fucking went off, bro. Like, I'd say 12 out of 10, man. Like,
not as much as I was expecting.
This is the goriest we've ever seen it.
True, it did get back to that. You are right. Yeah, it did. There was a couple scenes there.
Okay, are you guys watching Attack on Titan, Adrian? Jade, I already know you're not. I would say
not
you should watch it,
season
though,
2. I have not finished season 2.
I only watched one episode.
Okay, watch season 2. Season 3 is crazy. Season 4 goes off. Like the way that it's going right now, like you see motherfuckers like half their faces missing, and you see like the inside like flesh hanging off, or like eyeball cavity, like fucking all kinds of crazy shit. Like bunch of crazy, gory detail, blood everywhere, all kinds of crazy shit. It's great fights.
I was spoiled.
Jade, wake the fuck up back there.
I was spoiled by one huge thing. I heard here. Spoiler alert: we lose Levi already in this season.
Did I spoil you?
You did. Spoil
you did.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck about Gil? You still alive? You know, it's been a couple years.
Spoiling shit on there.
Gil
thank
did
you,
it.
Gil.
He got me too. I was like,
a couple people hit me up about that. Like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like,
look forward to seeing Levi die.
I think it's probably time we introduce an official spoiler alert to the Geek Out show.
I think we need to start doing that. Yeah, my bad.
That's funny.
But yeah. What else, Matt?
I think that's about. I'm trying to think if I watch any animated other shows, you know, outside of anime, but I can't think of anything. So maybe one of you guys will mention something. I'll be like, yeah, I did watch that, but no.
So
Jade, what about you?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna give it to Jade because maybe he has watched something, maybe he hasn't. So we'll see.
Jade, what you watching?
So, animation. I watched the newest Bob's Burgers. That was it was a really good. It was getting kind of stale there for a minute, and this newest one was actually really funny with the teacher evaluations. So they kind of like get to run the school because they find out that they're doing teacher evaluations. Anyway, really funny. And I was able to catch one My Hero, some episode in season 4. Basically, it was the Japanese hero rankings that they just announced, the new rankings.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like that's where they say Hawks is number 2 and Endeavor's number 1.
Number 1. Yeah, that's when they officially say it. Yeah.
I know that it's still kind of like down here, but I think like the next episode there's been like this lull between like the talent show and Gentle Criminal, and then you can feel it kind of going up now. With this was probably the last of the, I hate this term, filler of this season. Hey, that's one thing I was talking to my daughter about. I was like, you guys have no idea how good you guys have it with like the current generation anime, because like back when we were younger, like we dealt with like a whole entire season of filler, or like
Dragon
5, 6, 7 weeks. Yeah, 5, 6, 7 weeks of just like, God.
Yeah, but I think filler was different. Filler for us was just elaborated on the animation, right? Like you said, just going on the fight scenes are 3 episodes, where what people consider filler now is like, oh, they're telling some sidebar story.
Yeah.
Like, that's not filler. That's just story.
Exactly.
It wasn't always that big of an issue though, because back in the day you had to wait every week for that new episode. So whatever little bit you got was like, oh, no, like eat it up.
True, except for like when you got shit like what's it called? Bleach. So I've been rewatching Bleach. Just to go to me real quick. Been rewatching Bleach, and then the episode for the 10th anniversary had nothing to do with fucking the main story at all, and it's all like a dream. It's when Ichigo has a dream and like everything's like Egyptian, and they're all wearing like robes and headdresses and shit like that, and it has nothing to do with the story at all.
What season did that happen in?
Is that considered filler, or is that
20.
actually just like, here's a sidebar story, or just a story? Here's some more story.
I mean, to me, I would consider that filler. It had nothing to do with anything other than it was, thank you for supporting us so many years. That's all it was. So I was like, that's
also, I've watched about 3 episodes of whatever you've had playing behind you during this, like while we've been hanging out.
Dope. Adrian, what you been watching, man?
That counts
as anime or anything.
Animation now.
Yes,
animation.
I got them to change the rules.
Oh, okay, because of your whole Bob Burger BS, right? I got you. Nothing when it comes to anime. I don't think I've seen I catch the background of a show you talked about. You told me about, Gil, the one that's on Netflix. God damn it, what's it called?
Arcane.
It's Arcane. So I didn't watch it. She's just watching it.
You need to watch that shit. That shit is fucking.
Yeah, she's into it big
there.
time. But no, when it comes to animation, I haven't watched anything. I haven't put nothing on. No, I've been into all kinds of other shows, so I haven't got a chance to sit
And you
down
sound
watch
like one of those ROU guys that don't watch animation, man.
Oh, but I love it. I love my animation. I just haven't had a chance to. But knowing me, I'll probably sit down and watch Vampire Hunter D for the 100th time, Jay. You know how that goes, dude.
I got tomorrow off. I'll watch that. I'll get started on that.
You and Gil need to do maybe a bonus episode.
Ooh, actually, I'm down with that shit.
I'm for real. Hey, Major, you're on. Is he talking to us or is he talking to someone else?
Talking to someone else.
Oh, okay.
One of the 20 people that live there.
I think he's just talking to himself.
I wonder if he's seen Vampire Hunter D.
So what you call it? Real quick, there's not a lot of anime news, at least not to me. There's a lot of rom-coms and season 2, season 3 of like Rent a Girlfriend, Reincarnated as a Slime, bunch of other shit. I don't watch any of that stuff. I don't have any want or need of watching any of that stuff. I like, more of the fantasy of like sort of online, knights, goblins, that type of shit. Fighting animes, things like that. So I'm just waiting currently. As far as news, nothing that stood out to me other than this dropped out this week. I completely forgot to announce it, because it was announced while we were kind of going through our hiatus and shit like that. It's called Bidoof's Big Stand. And if you guys play Pokemon, Diamond, Pearl, and all that stuff from like back in the day, you guys remember you had to teach one of your Pokemon from your party, like Dive, Surf, Cut, Rock Smash, things like that. So like for a lot of people, this Pokemon here, for the 3rd generation for Sinnoh, Bidoof was that Pokemon. And they came out with a small little short that I want to share with everybody. I'm not going to share the whole entire thing. The whole entire thing's 8 minutes, and it's on the YouTube channel for Pokemon, but I am going to play it here. I do have a video here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up, and we can watch it. What do you guys think? It'll probably be about a minute, all right?
Okay, I've seen what I needed to see.
I recognize that guy. That guy cannot fight Thanos, dude.
So for all of our audio listeners, it's Bidoof, and as soon as like another wild Pokemon shows up, the trainer calls him back, and that's what most people do.
Man, he's just trying to get him that experience share.
Yeah. So there goes the trainer just telling him like, oh yeah, just do what you do.
That was a boob fruit. Did you see that? That was a boob fruit. Someone roll the tape back. Roll the tape back. We see that in the booth.
I see nipple on that fruit.
It's a cute little 8 minutes. So that's part of it. That's the main part of it. And Bidoof just feels like unappreciated. They show it starts off in his village. He feels unappreciated there. He goes with his trainer, unappreciated there, and then he finally gets his light to shine, which is dope. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's a cool little 8 minute thing. So it's something that you could share with your kids.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is it an ongoing, or is just an 8 minute?
Just a one-off. Just a one-off.
That's something my daughter can get down on.
Yeah, exactly. 8 minutes. It should keep her attention. So let's go ahead and get into some gaming and what we've been doing there. I'm going to go ahead and start off. I actually got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl in from HellaSith _ on IG. He hooked me up with a great deal. He had to unload and get rid of some stuff just because he had some bills come up. So I was like, hey, man, I haven't picked up those games yet. I completely dropped the ball with picking them up. You're trying to unload them? What's up? And he actually took some money off of his asking price without me even saying anything. He's like, I know I was asking 55, and he goes, just dude, send me 45 each game. I was like, all right, cool. We could do that. 45 each game, $90. That's less than retail. And Leilani got her Diamond. I got my Pearl. The first time around, I was playing Pokemon Diamond. So this is my first time using Pearl. And I gotta say, man, the updated graphics are amazing. I thought I was gonna hate because they're almost like in chibi version at first, but like once you actually get into the battle, they get like they're like fully animated, like their normal self. They're not like small little cute chibi versions. Yeah, I'm just like thinking about like the original graphics from like back in 2005 compared to now, like when that original game first came out. It's fucking insane, man. It's just crazy to see that shit. Adrian, have you been playing anything lately?
Yes.
What have you been playing, bro?
We talked a little bit about this, not the game actually, but you know, the NFL, you know, the football's in our veins right now, and Madden got me up to 2-3 in the morning, building super teams,
Oh, damn.
drafting,
Okay.
taking teams that never won a Super Bowl and building dynasties, all that good shit you do with Madden, right? And I do it the right way. I draft and I build up my players, right? That's the way you should do it, right? So I've been just mad. Like any chance I get to break away from anything else, you know, reading comics, doing my new setup shit or podcasting, I get on Madden, dude.
I can't remember. Is Madden? I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it in a while. But is it cross-platform? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay, you need
You
to add
trying
me.
to lose?
So
Trying
damn.
Because you know
playing
I'm a
with the
beast.
Cowboys, so I might.
I'm a beast.
Hey, so this kind of coincides with news. We
Oh
do
yeah,
have news.
I seen.
They are doing a Nickelodeon thing right now, and like what's kind of cool is like they're trying to introduce football to young kids, and like they're having like some anchors from Nickelodeon reporting on the game and stuff like that, trying to make it fun for the kids and whatnot. But yeah, they have Rugrats, TMNT, and SpongeBob, and a couple other Nickelodeon properties like where you could redo your teams. And as you can see, you know the pineapple under the sea in the background. You got
This
this
is
player
in Madden,
here, number
right?
20 as
It's in
Chucky.
Madden, yeah.
Yeah, this is in Madden 22. So I thought that this was pretty fucking dope. There's a patch that just went through on Friday. So free of charge.
If you didn't tell me
The
that was
Chargers.
Madden, I would have thought that was just like a still from the actual game.
And then
Slime time. There
Slime
it is.
Time,
Nickelodeon field.
Nickelodeon. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry to you know to to steal your shine, but I was like, oh, that goes with our news. Some of the
Dude,
shit that we got.
I've been on it. I've been on Madden like crazy. So I'm thinking I'm getting into The Witcher again right after I'm done with this season. So.
I need to watch it. I need to play that.
You saw the last season, right?
I loved it.
Okay.
I fucking loved it.
You guys all watched season 2?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Well, Jake,
You're still on
no,
season
Jake?
1?
Spoiler alert.
I never got past the first episode.
Bro, what the fuck? Are you kidding
What
me?
is wrong with you, sir?
Man,
Just watch
I don't
season
get
number
it.
2, bro. You could just start from season 2, honestly.
No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good shit season 1. There's a lot of good shit season 1. A lot of good shit.
I may. Nah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna.
Jesus. God damn it, Jay.
He's still trying to finish Naruto, so it'll be a while.
Yeah, but in gaming, that's all I got, Gil. What you got? What you got, Jay?
So I've been playing, played some Fortnite with the guys in our Fortnite group. Whooped a little ass there. There was a new update with some storm stuff going on. So like you get hit by a lightning bolt and gain hella speed. You can ride a tornado. There's also they introduced some new weapons, flare guns, things like that. So that's been fun.
That's pretty dope.
Played a little bit of Halo Infinite. That's been fun too. I've got a couple of my old college buddies that play it. So dude, Halo is not for me. Like I'm a lot slower paced of a player. And let's see. Oh, I also played. Went up to the Hive, picked up my pools, played some My Hero trading card game. We had an official, unofficial little 2-person tournament that I ended up winning. I played my Deku deck against James's Momo deck. So, but he built, mine's the pre-built rival, and his is one that he built. So, that was cool. You just kind of going through the mechanics, and I won. So I got one of the victory packs, which is this battle here, this battle card here.
Oh, it's the light, yeah.
Too shiny.
You won't be able to see it.
Yeah, tilt it.
So you can only get this from either winning or on entry. So you get a pack on entry and winning, but we only did just a victory. It's an infinite, so it goes into any deck. You can play this in anything. But it has a special enhance for Bakugo and Midoriya, especially. So this will I've got a Deku deck that I'm beefing up, and this will go in there.
You're
That's
beefing
dope.
up your Deku?
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna
I mean,
unlock
it's
that
pretty beefy
100%.
already, but
He's gonna unlock the 100%.
yeah.
Break
I
it.
have a couple of I have like a Plus Ultra card in there and a Go Beyond, and I've got I've beefed it up a little bit.
That's pretty dope.
I say the two of you guys should battle it out one time on a stream.
Yeah, I need to
down,
actually build a deck.
So I can walk you through it. Sidebar though.
Major,
yeah, but
what
I
you
never
been
got my
playing?
rival decks in. I had to get my money back from eBay because the dude said they were shipped and they never showed up. So
Oh, that bitch tried to
If you-
fucking.
if you
need
that
one.
dude tried to screw you over.
I think it was just a misunderstanding because I bought stuff off him before. I think that I don't know, something got lost in translation.
If you need one, let me know. I know James still has a few left.
Yeah,
I
totally.
actually-
Let me know.
One day when him and I were playing, I got on eBay and I entered a bunch of bids, like 6 or 7 of them, and I ended up winning them all on accident. So I have a bunch of extra
On
rival
accident.
decks, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
You're like,
I
oh,
might want one or
okay.
two. Because I had 2 on order, and then the guy did that, and I had to get my money back. So
I'll hit up James because if you guys all play, I'll play. That's the thing. I want shit that everybody else will play.
Yeah, and you can build. You pretty much need those rivals to build like a decent, a pretty strong deck. But if you're like me, like I'm doing like my decks are strictly that character's, foundations and attacks. It's going to take you a while because there's only about, you can only build about half a deck with what's released right now.
yeah, there's not enough variety. But you can still get a full deck using the 3 symbols.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you could play any character. And then there's 2 DLCs coming out this month to beef up. I forget the 4 characters, but you're beefing up 4 new characters.
DLCs,
that's
huh?
cool.
Yeah, deck loadable content.
Oh, deck. Okay, nice. I was like, downloadable.
Damn.
Schooling them.
Nice.
Take them to school.
Got him. Major. What you been playing, dog? After that egg on your face?
Okay, is it still there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just Fortnite. A buddy of mine at work was talking about the Final Fantasy VII remake, so I think I'm gonna hop back on that maybe tonight.
You still haven't finished that?
Dude, no. God damn it. Come on, bro. You know
Bro,
me. Do you have to ask?
Adrian,
Why do you even ask?
He
You
has
literally
literally
know.
never finished a video game before.
yeah, hold on.
Really?
Since you've been
Yes,
part
I
of the
have.
show,
I have
don't
finished video games.
No. Since you've been part of the show, I don't think you've finished not one fucking game yet.
Like beginning, what do you just leave him on the last level,
He
or
starts
what are you doing?
and he never fucking finishes.
I'll get like a quarter to halfway through, and then I'll stop
just
playing
done.
for too
Done.
long,
That's
and
it.
then I try to come back to it,
No
and
more.
I'm like, where am I? Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Let me slide this story. This reminds me of something. You guys remember when Final Fantasy VII hit back in the day? We were kids, right?
Yeah.
You guys are big fans of. I don't know if you guys are fans of Final Fantasy. I remember
Elementary school for me.
my brother he was playing some game. He got so pissed, he smashed our PlayStation, and I lost the memory card. Broke, dude. And I was
no fucking way,
dude. And I had that game and I was like, I think I cried, dude. I'm not afraid to tell you guys. It was a fucking kid.
I'd probably fucking cry too.
Yeah, and then Final Fantasy was my shit. And then for that to happen, and my brother's my older brother. If I would have said anything, would have got my ass beat. So I'm like, what the hell? Luckily, my buddy Phil, his brother-in-law took the game all the way to the end, and all his characters were maxed out at 99, which I couldn't even get close to. So he let me borrow his memory card, and it was fucking cake from there, dude. So I remember that day so fucking like oh my god, all that work I put in for nothing, but just to be handed that gift with the OP fucking characters, it made my.
That's always so depressing.
Did Phil's brother get held back at all for playing that much goddamn Final Fantasy?
Probably. He was done. He was an older. I think he was an adult. We were kids. He was an adult. So, and he wasn't working. So that kind of makes sense.
That's a grind right there. They hit 99. Like, dude.
No, my older brother John. He's one of those. And he doesn't mind telling me. He's one of those. The game's cheating. That's my brother. The game's cheating again. TV goes through the wall. Guess who can't play fucking video games for the next month?
Yeah, I used to get like that with the Nintendo back in the day. I'd be throwing that fucking controller across the room.
I don't understand why you do like fuck. Okay,
man.
do it again. No. TVs got pushed through walls at my house, dude.
God
What game used to piss you off when you were growing up? Name a game that used to piss you off when you're growing up on like Nintendo or whatever, Sega or whatever.
Street Fighter used to upset me. Street Fighter 2.
No, because we still had arcades. Where I live, we still had arcade. Well, there's a new one now that everyone loves going to.
But
and
I
that
never
used to be an
broke
arcade
anything,
game for me. I don't think I've actually broken controllers and shit like that over games, but
Spider-Man on Sega Genesis is unbeatable.
No, but the question though, did you ever break anything like a controller or fucking TV like these guys?
No, dude, I'd get my ass beat if I ever broke it.
That's what I'm saying. My dad would have beat the shit out of me, dude.
Not really. I'm just.
Oh, my mom would get pissed. She'd be like, "Why are you getting so mad at the game?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Cause it's a piece of shit."
It's cheating, dude. No, there was a game. I don't know what it was. It took me to the limit, dude. It had to be. No, it couldn't be in the X.
No, we know from Matt, it's every game he buys and plays.
It always takes him to the fucking limit.
Yeah.
Every game.
So, dude, I can't figure out the first.
For me, it was
like,
Kirby, the original
for...
Kirby game on the NES.
Yeah,
there was this last level where you're just flying on a screen versus like Dracula or some bullshit, and you're shooting a star wand at him. And if you don't hit him enough times before the screen runs out, you hit the ground and die. So either he kills you or you don't kill him and you die. And I played that so many freaking times, dude. I got so pissed. Like
now you jogged up some memories. You guys remember Ghosts and Goblins? Where you want to get one life?
I love that game.
That was a son of a bitch. The Punisher game was fucking hard. I beat that for the first time in 20 years at the arcade because they had it, and you just pay for the day and you don't have to keep putting in quarters. I had a zillion lives and I died most of them. I passed the fucking game though, dude. I took down so many games that day, but I remember that was a rough one, man. That was a tough game. So
let's get into some news real quick, all right? So we got some news for some My Hero Academia. We're going to be getting a completely different type of game from them. It's not going to be continuing like in their fight 'em up, beat 'em up. However, it's going to be a more battle royale game with 24 characters. It's said to be coming to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC.
It's free to play, it says.
It's going to be free to play.
Oh, nice.
So I'm more okay, they're going to have some heroes.
You can read that without your glasses on?
Oh, yeah. I'm over here.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Dude, my wife
we're all blind over here.
Now, is that going to be like an online? Is that like we could all?
That's what it sounds like
on the Switch.
Battle Royale.
Yeah, it's going to be like Fortnite. Like
you're going to be running around just beating the shit out of each other. That'd be dope.
Oh, I like the way that sounds, dude.
So they're going to release more details to come as we get closer. But like, there's no like date, no nothing. But I'm just like, okay, they got my interest with My Hero Academia. I'm down for something like that.
How many what characters are
in Class 1A?
You know what I'd like to see done with My Hero Academia?
What's that?
Do it like that. There was an old PC game called City of Heroes where you get to like design your own hero and you run around and stuff.
I used to play these.
Oh, I remember that, dude. I remember
My Hero Academia like that would be dope.
That was the first like MMORPG I ever played, man.
That was an open world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, half-assed,
sort of.
But yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Procedurally generated open world, I guess.
Okay, and to keep things moving on in the gaming thing, my wife and my
we want to talk about City of Heroes, damn it.
So a new set for the. If you guys only knew what was going on right over here right now, Anyways, so we got a Pokemon TCG bundle. It's $30. We're getting 7 booster packs, 4 sticker sheets. Like all the bundles usually come with sticker sheets, and honestly, they're actually pretty cool. My daughter usually ends up taking most of them. 3 promo cards. We get a Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott because those are the 3 starters for the Arceus game, and that's where this seems to be centered around Arceus. I mean, we have the main artwork right there on the actual box. A Pokemon notebook, Pokemon coin, and a code card for the Pokemon TCG Live. That's their their online game if you do it digitally rather than physically. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Dude, are those
Does
the
it say
sets
what
that
the
the
does it say
dudes
what
that
the
the targets
booster
are
packs
fighting
are?
over?
No, it does
Oh,
not say
sorry,
what the. No, it doesn't say what the booster packs are. So I'm trying to see, like, are they going to be celebrations? Are they going to be evolving skies? I don't know what set it's going to be
Fusions
from,
and chilling
because it's
It's not a
actually
new set.
it is a new. Well, I don't know. They haven't said that. It's just up for pre-order right now. I'm not sure exactly what date. You have to go in person. That's the only way. It doesn't show up online.
My
So you have
buddy,
to go in the store to go order. But I'm not sure if it's from this new set called Brilliant Stars, which this
That's
is
what I
one
was
of the
gonna ask.
V cards. What's up?
That's what I was gonna ask because my buddy Bjorn was opening some packs of those the other day, and he had the Japanese ones, so I'm guessing he has like
Oh, he
and
has
he's in
this,
Singapore,
the
so
Brilliant Stars.
pretty sure.
Oh, dope! Yeah, because this is so usually like when they come out in Japan, it usually takes about like another month to 2 months to get over to us. So if
So
he got
probably
them
lines up with
recently,
this release then, right?
probably March or April. Yeah, probably somewhere around there. So this is the Arceus, and then this is the Charizard. So I mean, everybody loves the Charizard, right? I think I said that last week as well. Pokemon Go, keep them with the Pokemon. So if you
dude.
guys read this caption,
Let me see the Charizard again.
Go back. Charizard. There we go.
Yeah, that's the one he got.
I think it's it's the Brilliant Stars.
Yep.
Pokemon Go. So, LAPD officer did not respond to a robbery in progress because he had to catch a Snorlax.
No,
that was
two of
more
them.
important.
Two.
Oh,
Two officers.
okay. Sorry, correction, guys.
Yeah.
2 Snorlaxes on Pokemon
mean,
Go
can you
was more
blame
important
them?
than a robbery in progress.
Can you blame him? The robbery was probably some guy
They
didn't
couldn't
pay
get there on
for
time.
his Slurpee at 7-Eleven, and probably wasn't like an armed robbery or anything.
Hey,
I'm
Gil,
totally speculating.
Isn't there body cam video of this already?
What was it?
There's body cam video of this.
Bro, that I did not know. I'm going to have to check that out. But
Yeah.
I want to
said
see
it's
that.
the
I want to
Hood's
see them
finest.
catching the Snorlax in
Dude,
progress.
yeah, they're so stoked. I know you can actually hear it, and I from what I understand, that video is out there.
I'm going to have to check that out. I'm going to have to look for that.
Snorlax, dude. They are stoked.
So Xbox and PS5, they both announced new controller colors. I'm sorry, Jade, I forgot to get the screen capture for the Xbox ones.
Nobody cares about the Xbox.
He didn't forget to do it.
He said it to me.
As the
Rightfully
only
done.
next gen owner here, I will allow it. I'll allow it.
So we got blue, purple, and pink. I actually really like this pink one for PS5. That looks pretty dope. I just wish that we had some PS5s. And then another article that I was reading, they were go ahead, go for it.
That just brings it up, man. I felt bad so I went to GameStop and they had like 20 PS5s, and I totally just didn't even hit you up, man. My bad.
I told you.
Weren't they like $50 each too, or something?
I should have. Oh, they were retail, but I should have took a picture. They had them all like pyramids stacked up behind the register, and there was like me and one other guy there.
I'm PayPal ready.
They're eating their chips on them.
It was all stacked up in the shape of a G, and Jade's just like,
huh. You know who
Gil
would like that?
Dude, Jade, I actually have an next gen. I got that Xbox. Well, I bought it for my son, but nobody cares. So
that's what I.
He doesn't even care.
I have the Series S.
Yeah, it's sitting over there, just looking pretty, I guess.
You'll have to add.
Out of a PS5 and still ain't getting no love, huh?
All right, so let's go ahead and get into some entertainment and what we've been watching. Jade, I know what you've been watching. Go ahead, let's start us off with Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, man, it's all been Book of Boba Fett. Heath and I talked about it on the latest episode of Cantina, episode 3, Streets of Mos Espa. A divisive episode, I think, is probably like one of the easiest ways to put it. Like, people loved it, hated it. I've seen claims like, oh man, of course there is always an episode or something of Star Wars that totally ruins Star Wars forever for somebody. I'll never understand that. I
don't get it, dude. I don't get it, JD.
Like there's so many fucking haters out there, dude. It's fucking crazy.
I saw some post that was like, oh, the legacy of Boba Fett is totally tarnished and dumpster fire.
Ruined.
Like, what?
Burn everything down. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think that this show, like the shows recently, has done more for Boba Fett's reputation than the movies before. Like Boba was cool. Like, all right, awesome.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, I don't give a fuck
Well,
because I didn't
everybody's-
read the comics before, so like, I didn't have that.
Everybody's vision of Boba Fett is Dark Horse comics and novels.
Yes.
Yeah, like I didn't have any of that. So this is
lot
my
of that-
representation of Boba,
Yeah,
and this
and
is
a lot of
making him
that
badass to
DNA
me.
A lot of that DNA of that kind of Mandalorian was given to Din Djarin, right? Like that's just the way it is.
That is exactly what happened, G.
So I like the episode. There's some clunkiness to it. The best comparison I've seen made is so it was directed by Robert Rodriguez, and this was everyone was expecting Desperado Rodriguez, and you got Spy Kids Rodriguez. This is, you know what I mean? This is very like,
oh my god, that
yeah.
spy glasses, yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of things that are very reminiscent of.
My one gripe with the episode, I only have one gripe, and I told you this, Jade. The one gripe I do have is Black Chrysanthemum having those spiked, energized fucking brass knuckle things.
Yeah.
Taking that shit to
Implant.
Boba's face. Boba's face should have been fucking sunken in. He should have been fucking dead. There's
Well,
no
yeah,
way
exactly.
you're gonna survive a
Yeah,
Wookiee
the
punching
fight-
you in the fucking face at all.
The fight with Black Chrysanthemum was kind of clunky. That is probably the best way to put it. There, when he bites Boba Fett's hand, like he should have took his hand off. Right?
Yes.
He should-
100%, dude.
Couple fingers off. or something.
100%.
Yeah.
He's not gonna nip his finger like a chihuahua or something, Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, he bit into the thick ass skin of that Gamorrean guard. I mean, like,
And rip
really
the chunk out.
rip the
Exactly.
chunk out. Why is Boba's? I mean, it's healing factor, I guess.
Between that and I like the group, the mods, but I don't like the Vespas. Like I like the group. I like the idea of the group. I think that's cool.
They should have had what are the speeder bikes? They should have had
You
speeder
didn't-
bikes.
You didn't like the hot rod and neutrinos?
Yeah. Even
I
if
think
they just dirtied up their Vespas a
Thank
little
you.
bit.
Thank you.
But I made this point on Canon Cantina. Go to the worst part of town. There's some kind of car culture there where their car is nicer than anything they own, and I think that's kind of what you see here.
Yeah, it's the candy coated pimp car. That's basically what that is. Yeah.
Well, my whole thing was like they didn't have jobs. Like how they're affording those nice ass bikes. In the
They were
field for those
stealing everything,
things.
dude. They were stealing everything. They're thieves.
Slanging,
Oh, yeah, they were stealing, like,
they're
water
just
and
street
shit.
kids.
Do what you
dude.
gotta do,
Yeah.
bro.
Racing, maybe. I don't know. Those things don't seem like they
Racing
go
for
very
pinks.
fast.
Dude, that whole entire scene was like 5 miles per hour, too.
Well, yeah, they're like pushing them on like some kind of like wooden contraption.
All right,
I think
what else have we
it
been
looked
watching? What
terrible.
else? Let's not, dwell on it.
Well,
Let's
one
take it for
big thing
face
though. One
value
big
and
thing.
what it is. We like it here. Let's try
Yeah,
to
we
stay
did.
positive.
I loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I've been
So-
loving.
Loved it.
I've been
Also-
loving.
What else have you been watching, Jade?
Hold on, Matt. You got
One
more
big thing
on
really
Boba
quick is
Fett.
shout out to Fabio from the ACBA podcast.
Fabio!
Who makes an appearance at the very end of that episode of Book of Boba Fett. The last
Yeah,
episode of Book of Boba Fett.
He's like helping the Pikes out in some manner.
He is a what do you say? He was a tech doc person or something like
for
that.
the doc. Yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all like it? The general consensus is we like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Love it.
I haven't met a Star Wars I don't like.
I
really
like the show
haven't.
so far. I'm for it.
I mean, there's Empire, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot he's an Empire hater. So that's it. That's
Not a
all we have
hater.
here for the Geek Out Show this
I
week.
love it.
So Adrian,
Till
no
next
one really
time.
cares where you're at.
How dare you?
oh,
Nah, dude, that's all the time I've found to watch anything. Did I watch anything else? We watched a little bit of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 this morning because my daughter saw a picture of Baby Groot and wanted to see some more of that.
Of
So we
course.
watched
And she
we watched
fell
like
in
the
love.
opening scene.
that's awesome,
basically.
dude. I love that.
Oh, dude, the opening scene is so fucking great.
Yeah. It actually makes me want to play the game again because the game is like that opening scene. Like the entire game is like
Oh,
that
wow.
opening scene. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
But I don't think I watched anything else. Encanto, I did watch that.
Ooh, yeah, I watched that too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. It's it's not my favorite Disney movie, but it's not made for me, so it doesn't matter. Right?
It hit on some some of that generational
Yeah.
animosity shit that gets passed on and,
Yeah.
and some of the toxic stuff that happens in Latin families sometimes.
Holy shit! Now I gotta watch it.
Like some of the stuff that your
grandparents went through. They're pushing it on your parents and then push it on you. They want you to be a certain way because of the way that things were back then or things that happened back then. They're putting on you and putting all that shit on you now, even though it's two different times.
Don't let my opinion of it, my daughter loves it and that's who it's made for. So
yeah, Well, my wife fell asleep during it. She was all like, she was like, it was boring. She goes, I didn't like it. She's like, the grandma's a fucking bitch, She's like, abuela's a fucking bitch.
Oh, we didn't get abuela like from Coco. We didn't get that abuela.
No,
that's a beautiful abuela. Yeah.
So I mean, like same thing as Jade said. Not my favorite, but it was cool. It was good. Let me see. Who are you passing it to, Jade?
Whatever. Who's watching?
Well, I'll keep on going just since I've been talking and shit.
Yeah, what do you got?
I have also been watching Euphoria with my wife. So I didn't know what to expect at all. I've heard things about that show.
That's what I heard. Heard it's good.
My lady's watching that right now too.
Oh
my wife said it's good.
So like it's good. The one thing I do kind of have a gripe with, not really like a lot of sex, but there's a lot of dicks. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I thought you'd like that, Gil.
Dude, and it's just like,
damn, that's why all y'all's wives are watching it.
No shit.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot.
My lady said there was like
we're talking about Game of Thrones dick.
It's like unnecessary.
Game of Thrones, Spartacus type of dick. Yeah,
Spartacus dick was pretty nice, son. That's a goddamn good show.
So it has to do a lot with like sexuality as well, and there's also drugs and rehab and like other stuff going on in there as well. It's nice and cool to see Zendaya playing a different type of character than Spider-Man. You see her in a whole different light that you're just like, you see Zendaya as like a pure innocent child in Spider-Man, and then to see her doing the shit that she's doing, like, no, why are you doing that, Zendaya? Like, no, don't do that.
Well, she is what, 24, 25 years old at this point,
and it's like you gotta like understand, like, yeah, she's fucking grown, but she's playing a kid here too.
Yeah, they're portraying.
She's playing a kid in high school as well. She's like a senior.
Look, that's why. Yeah.
So it's just like wild. Spoilers: she's a junkie, and you get to truly see like all the different like things that they go through and how they could change from like you're their best friend when you're hooking them up with drugs, and then like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, I'm a snitch and tell the cops on you. I hope you fucking die because you're not fucking giving me drugs. Like, you're supposed to be my friend.
The addict part, basically.
Yeah, the addict part. And they're like, you're my friend. This is me being your friend. I'm not going to contribute to you dying and ODing. So it's a pretty decent show if you could get past all the penises. So, yeah.
Man, they must have a really good drug dealer. They actually care about him.
Adrian, what about you? What you been watching, Doc?
Oh, man, I got a few things. Station 11 on HBO Max. Have you guys heard about this?
Nah.
It's a pandemic kind of like show, but it's got this cool premise where, I mean, it's the flu pandemic. I know a lot of people are tired of that right now, but there's this author who makes this graphic novel that becomes basically one of the last remaining books that there was at the end of that pandemic that people could live by. And there's a dude that starts like a whole dictatorship based on this graphic novel. I might have said too much saying that, but it's based around who that kid knows, or the man, because he was a kid when it started. It's really fucking good. I'm gonna just say that if you can get the first episode, should grab you, and all the drama leaves it. I think you're at 9 episodes right now at this point, 9 or 10. I think we haven't watched the last episode, but it's really good. For being what it is, they haven't explained it's a flu. You get real attached to some of the characters, and then shit happens, obviously. And then there's time jumps. There's 20 years in the future, 15 years, 10. So, and it guides you through most of it. So it's a pretty decent show. It does that really good. So you're not going to get lost. I would recommend that. It's pretty fucking cool. That is on HBO Max, Station 11. One thing that has its hooks in me right now is it's on Hulu. It's called Man in the Arena, the Tom Brady doc series. Have you guys heard about this or seen this? I wasn't the biggest Tom Brady. I'm a Dolphins fan, dude. So I can't stand Tom Brady and the Patriots. But he won my heart with quarterback or the sixth quarter. I forgot what that documentary was called. So it was a 30 for 30.
And he's from the Bay too.
Yeah, he's from the Bay Area, dude.
He's from San Mateo, which is like 10 minutes away from here.
Yes. I've actually driven across that bridge there. And then it basically breaks down all 10 Super Bowls he's been a part of, and how he won them and lost them. The players involved with that. It's really fucking good, dude. The way and this is Tom Brady being like, all like, yeah, I can't believe we fucking lost this game. This motherfucker didn't do the job. Yeah. Like, dude, it's for the Tom Brady haters gonna hate this, but
we're all just bitter over here tonight.
Dude, I'm telling
all it
you,
is. I'm bitter.
It's a really good series, man. It's like I said, it's got its hooks in me. I can't stop watching it. I've seen a couple of the episodes twice. I've seen the Eagles Super Bowl twice because that was so fucking good when they lost that game. I saw the Falcon one twice because they made that historic comeback, which was fucking awesome. And now I'm on his Tampa Bay, and it's showing all the. This is the best thing part. We've all heard all the shit. We have ESPN, we have Fox, and all the behind the scenes. The Belichick didn't like him; they hate him. He's not wanted. You see all that, and you get to hear Tom Brady finally fucking talk about this shit, like how it really went down. And
I'll check it out. And where is this at?
It's on Hulu. It's called Man in the Arena. Watch it, guys.
Quick question, real quick.
Yeah.
With that Station 11, is that similar at all to that show Utopia? Did you catch that show Utopia?
No.
It's like some shit's going down, like end of the world shit, and they're trying to like find these comic books that are basically like predicting what's happening in the world.
No, let me write that shit down.
You should check that one out because it's like comedic, but it also has like a lot of action comic book elements to it too.
No, and what's crazy about Station 11 is the author only got a chance to give 3 people that graphic novel, which was her ex-husband, his son, and the little girl he was taking care of. So only 3 people in the world have that. So when people start living by the rules in that graphic novel, only 3 people in the world know about it, and they start to put things together. Like, how did this person know when I only knew the author? I'm giving too much away. Just watch the first 2 episodes, and if you guys, it'll get you guys.
Well, if you like that, I think you'll like Utopia because it's very similar.
Where can I find that, man?
The one printing of this comic book that puts everything together.
Where's that available? Where's that streaming?
I think it's HBO.
I think
HBO
so
Max
too.
Also. All right, so I'll look for that. And then one thing I got in the queue, I haven't watched it, just heard a lot about, is The Last Duel on HBO Max. Have any of you guys seen that?
That's no, but I will watch it with Matt Damon,
Ben Affleck. But who's the dude again?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver looks really goddamn good, based on a true story about
Kylo
the
Last
Scott movie.
Yeah. So I got that queued up. I'm gonna watch that after the show tonight. So that's basically. The Tom Brady thing has got, like I said, it's hooked in me. I can't stop watching that shit, dude. So yeah, that's all I got. Let's see.
Major.
Major, what you got?
Well, if you don't have time to watch TV, I say you make time to at least watch this one series, Peacemaker. This series is blowing my
I forgot about that. I watched that
out
as well.
of the water. It's hilarious. It's raunchy. There's a lot of dick and tits and ass and all that in there too.
They call me Chimp Arm because my dick's so huge.
It's a great show.
Fucks fish. Did you not know that? Dude, the first 20 minutes of episode 1 had us dying.
Him and the janitor just going back and forth was great.
Vigilante is just their Deadpool. That's them doing Deadpool in the DC.
I haven't seen past episode 1, so no spoilers.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind.
I also love Adebayo, the girl on the team.
Is that a sidekick? Funny. Oh, we lost Gil.
She's the sidekick. She's the one who's like doing most of the driving and stuff. She has the nose piercing.
That's the one that in the beginning of the show,
she's
the musical,
daughter.
When he picks up.
I didn't want to say too much because I didn't want to spoil anything, but I don't know how far he's actually
Amanda Waller's daughter.
Oh, I had no idea. Thanks, Gil.
No, they say it in number 1 in the first episode. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think she's hilarious. She's so awkward. It's funny. Like, she's so awkward whenever she has a conversation with everybody. Like, she's talking when she's introducing herself and she just won't shut up. And she's like, yeah, I know I probably shouldn't be talking and introducing myself like this, but I just can't stop my mouth from running right now. Like, that part was hilarious.
All right, what else have you been watching? That's a great series.
My lady's watching Strangers, or she watched this series called Strangers, and that was a pretty interesting show. It was like all these all these incidents happen and these weird coincidences all occur that lead to like one big event that happens. It's one of those ones that, you know, it's following a bunch of different people, but each person all ties into the one story that's happening.
Do y'all do this like when your wife is watching a show? Do you first make fun of it, and then you come in and you're like standing in the doorway, and you're like, "Well, what is she doing?" And then how does he know her? And then, dude, I'm so bad about that, dude. Like so bad. You
My
end up
lady hates that shit. Like, why don't you just watch it then?
That's
Just
how I got
watch
on
it.
Euphoria, bro.
Yeah, I'm really bad about that.
That's why. Yes.
Yeah, but that was about it. I've just been watching Peacemaker. It's a great show, and Book of Boba Fett. Also,
yeah,
awesome.
I've also been watching Book of Boba Fett. That Peacemaker's at what, 3 or 4 episodes right now?
They released 3 right away.
Okay.
So talking about Book of Boba, Machete in space. Danny Trejo joining Boba, bro. I was so juiced to see him on screen. I was like, this is fucking amazing. I love this. This is awesome.
Yeah, it was a matter of when we were going to see Danny Trejo. You know, him and Robert Rodriguez are longtime collaborators. I think they're related in some capacity too.
No, they hit it off since somebody.
I feel like someone told me they were cousins or something like that.
They're from the same barrio, dude. Fucking
maybe,
everybody's cousins in the barrio.
Robert Rodriguez helped Danny.
He's close, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, I got to throw this at Jade because I know he, if not listened to the audiobook of the Darth Bane trilogy, The Rule of Two.
No, I'm almost finished with the second book.
Okay, that's where I think we first get mentioned.
I've listened to it too.
Yeah, where they first mentioned that that the Rancor attaches itself to the first person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also, and Bane rides one around.
Yeah, Bane rides one. He breaks it down with the power, but it has the power, the dark side energy in it, so he was able to control a little bit easier.
There was also a 1994 novel. I forget what it's called, but it's a Princess Leia novel, and that's when they actually talk about the witches the witches of Dathomir riding them, and they mention it here. So that's kind of what I forget exactly what that book is, and I think that predates the Bane trilogy.
Yeah, Bane trilogy's 2008 and after.
Yeah. No, I'm almost finished with the second book.
Nice.
Way to go, Hasbro! You really screwed this one up, Gil. You're also
Gil, you're on mute.
But Hasbro really screwed the pooch on this one, dude.
It's an adolescent Rancor, right? Because it's not a fully grown one.
It's a calf.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, dope. That's gonna be dope, man. You know that we're gonna get it.
So yeah.
Do you think that this is the one from Bad Batch?
No, because
okay.
No, it was a different color. Muchi.
Do you think they'll get a jetpack for the Rancor?
No, but I guarantee you Boba Fett will ride it.
So for the Batgirl, what is it? Movie, right? So this is the suit they're going to be going with from Burnside.
I'm not mad at that suit, bro.
Looks good.
Some people are bitching, man, and I'm just like, dude, come on. It looks like the one from Burnside. If it was in the real world,
it looked like an action figure to me when I first saw the picture.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, and some people were shitting like, "Oh, I want this version, not."
Nah, this looks
whatever.
good, dude.
Whenever a studio makes a decision, not everybody's going to be fucking happy because no matter what, there's a bunch of different suits. You have to pick one. So if you don't pick the one that everybody likes, well, fucking the people that don't like it, they're going to bitch.
In reality,
I'm cool with it.
How ridiculous is a purple and yellow suit, right? This looks good.
Yeah, it does. I like it. I like the gold.
Are people mad because she's not white?
I haven't really heard a whole lot of that.
People out there.
I mean, that could be part of it, but I haven't heard a lot of that. It's more of the suit choice that they.
Because I can't really see them complaining about the suit. The suit looks freaking phenomenal.
People that I've seen have bitched about they're picking this suit, the purple.
I guess it's gonna be a little tighter. I mean,
no, it's just that suit, and then just not other suits that are more like all blacked out. I got that Netflix in here because they announced that they're going to be raising their prices. So for the 4 4-screen package is going from $17.99 to $19.99 to the 2-screen one is going from $13.99 to $15.49. Then I don't think there's anything for the 1-screen. I don't think there's a difference.
We put the end for need to drop your subscription down to the next level.
Yeah, I always find this interesting because, like, okay, am I ever gonna cancel my Netflix? Probably not. You know, like it would have to be pretty astronomical for me to even consider it.
Yeah.
So I have the 4
I'm with you
screens
on
right
that,
now.
Jade.
I don't even know what I have.
I'm dropping it down
Who
to the
knows?
2, man. I'm gonna drop it down to the 2 because I just haven't thought about it, but I just like with the price increase, I'm like, I have the 4 screen. Why do I have 4 screens? Let me do the 2 screens because we have Netflix, we have HBO, we have Hulu, we have fucking Peacock, we have Crunchyroll, we have.
You just need cable at this point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so like me and my family members, we share it with one another. So like the HBO, I'm not paying that. My brother's paying that.
Oh, okay.
Netflix,
That's why
I'm
you want
paying,
the
and we
4
share,
screens,
we
bro.
share passwords.
Yeah,
I
that
have
works.
I have a similar situation, but everyone just mooches off of me.
Yeah. I feel
Oh
that.
shit!
Yes.
That's why you need the 4 screens though, because when those other people are using their screens, then it's gonna screw with yours.
Yeah,
That's why
I've
you
never
need the
had
4
that
screens.
issue. So
I've never
yeah.
had that issue before though.
I'm to the
We're
We're
point
usually
where like,
not all watching the same shit at the same time.
I
like my
guess me
sister
either.
would be like, "What's the HBO password?" Like Venmo me $5 and I'll tell you what it is.
So the last thing I wanted to close
And
this
every
out
time they
with,
need it, you get $5.
Yeah.
the last thing I wanted to close this out with is something pretty awesome. Still not sure if it's real or fake yet. And the guys over at Cannon Cantina, Jade and Heath, have already talked about it.
Yes, they have.
Knights of Ren. So let's go ahead and so real or not, amazing. That's all I got to say. Simply amazing. It's beautiful. I would like it to be real. Whoa, what the fuck? Adrian hopped off.
Certified fake.
Oh, there we go.
It looks really
There we
good. There's a couple of things. I talked about this on Cantina. You can go listen to episode 39. Heath and I talk about it pretty extensively, but there's a couple of red flags here. It's a little too actiony for Star Wars. We know a lot about the Knights of Ren already. This isn't a character that has been introduced in anything we've seen of the Knights of Ren and Ren himself. And Star Wars has moved away from a Star Wars story as a title. So I think it's fake. As much as I think as cool as it is, it's super cool.
So I'll give you guys my biggest red flag, as I think I'm the biggest Lord of the Ring fan here. That is the Witch King.
Sauron.
Yeah,
That's
that
Sauron,
is
bro.
the Witch King from
okay.
King of the the last Lord of the Ring movies, and the Return of the King, when he's actually riding one of those beasts. That is, once I seen, I'm like, what the hell is Witch King doing in a Star Wars property? What is this? And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fan made, 100% fan made. Pretty cool. Love what they did, but no, right away.
Did they take like an asset from Shadows of Mordor or something, or what?
I don't know.
Or do you think they like did it all themselves digitally?
No, it looked like they got something. I seen that scene from somewhere else. That whole
yeah, that is
TIE fighter scene.
Sauron, you're correct. Yeah, that's the Witch King.
That's the Witch King. Yeah,
that looks exactly like his fucking helmet.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That is the Witch King.
But dude, it looked
cool.
fucking badass. I almost thought that it was gonna be a video game at first, and then when it said Disney Plus, I was like, wait, what? That's gonna be like a series or a movie?
Yeah,
it
looked more like a video game. I would have believed if it was a video game.
Yeah.
When you said a little too actiony, though, I was thinking video games because I was thinking The Force Unleashed, and I was thinking that game was pretty fucking action packed.
Oh, for sure. I mean, even just the cutscenes in Knights of the Old Republic and even Fallen Order are pretty action packed. And this looks like something like that. And it's not to say it can't be, right? It totally could be.
Too bad it's not. Because that looked cool.
Yeah, it is cool though.
So who knows? We'll update you if it ends up being real. As of right now, it's up in the air, possibly fake.
One last thing that I kind of threw me off too was they went away from the whole Knights of Ren being part of Luke's order, you know, because we lost that with the last trilogy movie where none of the Knights of Ren had lightsabers, and then, you know, and then in the comic, you know, Ren was the only one who actually had any kind of force powers.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Like, wait a minute, something's just not right.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact that we got like Acolyte coming, we got all this other stuff, and this wasn't even mentioned before. I'm like, has to be fan made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool though.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and do sign outs here. So, Adrian, where can they keep up with you at?
You can keep up with me on the weekly show, RLU Network, if that ever comes back. And for sure on my newest show, We're Not Strangers Anymore. New episode should be coming out this Friday. I'm doing that bi-weekly now. So you'll get, 2 episodes every month now. Just helps out. It works better that way. You can also find me on Instagram at @ayo_Mr. Big Geek. And that's about it.
You guys really need to get the band back together. I missed you guys' podcast. Like,
yeah, it's hard when you don't even know what the fuck everyone's doing. But before that, too, I gotta promote this one thing. I don't work for Del Rey Books or StarWars.com, but I know how everyone's really diving into the old Legends books right now. A good companion book for that would be this Jedi versus Sith. You can get this for $21 at your Barnes and Nobles. You'll go. This is like comic books
Jedi versus
explained.
Sith.
Yeah, it's like comic books explained for like the casual Star Wars fan. This will tell you everything you need to know about the Legends characters. It's pretty fucking dope. I recommend anyone, including you, Jade, pick that up.
yeah, Jay, brush up on your Star Wars.
Brush up on your Star Wars, please.
Major, what about you?
Hey, everybody, it's Major Action leaving you now, so I didn't get to do my intro. So you guys know where to find me, Major Action _IG. Check out the YouTube. Just put up a new TCG unpacking video. Have one more loaded in the barrel, ready to go. Well, I need to do the unpacking first, but I'll have it loaded, ready to go for you guys. So check out the YouTube and keep the views coming. Jade, where can we find you?
You know, every week here at the Geek Out Show, you can also catch me at my other show, the Canon Cantina, where we talk all things Star Wars. Spoiler alert, we like it. And that's with my good buddy Heath over at Ordering Toys. And then, I'm also at JRU Toys on Instagram. We're running a little contest over there. Anyone who writes a review on the Geek Out Show on either Spotify or Apple, doesn't necessarily have to be 5-star, but a 5-star helps. Heath's going to pick someone to send a Canon Cantina shirt to. So write us a review.
Probably the limited edition Canon Cantina shirt.
Exactly.
The unhelmeted version.
The one that got pulled from the store.
Yeah. No, it's back up there, bro.
Yeah, we got him back up.
Cool.
Yeah.
And check out our TeePublic store. We got some
way around it.
Yeah. Check out our TeePublic stores. We got some stuff up there. And when you check out, grab the Hammer tee. That's the best one. Gil,
The Hammer tee is the best one. Best quality.
Gil, tell Seth he needs to redo mine so we can get a better printout on the shirt next time.
He's gonna redo yours. So I'm Gil. You can follow me over at Black Hole Comics, all social media, in YouTube. I know I haven't posted anything for a while over there, but I got some stuff planned. And keep up with me on What's the Issue. I'll be dropping that weekly. Yeah, that's back, baby. I'm solo though. It's all good.
Hey, Gil, if you record that on the weekend, I'll love to jump on with you.
You know what? I might talk to you about being an official host with me then.
Let's do it.
Alrighty then.
Watch out, RLU. We're taking him.
we're gonna
Jade,
we're gonna be
if you ever dive into
sniping
Legends,
people.
Jade, if you ever dive into Legends, reach out to your boy. I help you. I help you out a little bit.
Until next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.
Later, everybody.
Yo, thank you for having me on, dude. This was a blast. Always fun. Love it.